you to attack, ambush, and destroy the wizards of Thay found within, and eventually turn the power of the Lich against itself. But at the moment, she's just hoping you guys provide a bit of a distraction for her activities. Why else would one send in so many goblins and someone pretending to be a goblin? As you guys appear in the room, it is quiet. Holes dot the room's interior. You can see the dead vines from before laying on the ground, now starting to brown and shrivel. You know from the previous encounters that the vines did not seem to appear until people started moving. What are you guys doing?
I'll command the snake to move.
Please go ahead and move your snake.
Yes.
And right about there, vines erupt from the holes in the wall, streaking forward. They constrict and entangle and attempt to seize the snake. Vines also appear near to your location, but not close enough to get a hold of you. The snake, please roll me a dexterity saving throw.
You're coming out of the wall, stinkers!
Quite a dexterous snake. He is able to avoid the vines. They are now out, writhing on the floor, the walls, the ceiling, attempting to entangle anyone moving quickly. If you move at half your movement speed, you are fine. If you choose to move more than half your movement speed, please let me know because I will need a saving throw from you. What are you guys doing?
So, why don't you lads open the door to the west?
What? No snake? Snake? No.
Snakes don't have hands, man.
Oh, you haven't seen the snake that I have.
Snake sort of looks back. He like.
So these vines are covering the whole room, right?
Whole room is covered in vines. There's a little bit of a gap near each of the sets of doors, at least enough for the doors to operate, swing open and closed, and a bit of a gap where the teleportation circle where you stand is, because the floor needs to be solid for the teleportation circle. The rest of the room, pretty well full.
So could we dash across this room, or would we be at disadvantage?
You could certainly try to dash, but that would be encountering enough of the vines that they might catch you. If you move slowly, though, you remember from the reports that moving slowly and carefully, you're able to make your way through without a problem.
Okay, then that's what I will do, slowly and carefully.
There's a good boy. Yes, open the door.
You guys start creeping along through the vines, watching carefully where you step. Each one you disturb does try and constrict you, but you're able to tug away because only one or two tries to grab you at each time. As you make your way to the western door, the door is closed, but appears to be unlocked.
Who has the key?
Yes, who might be carrying the... Certainly. I don't mind carrying it, but I don't want to open any doors. It's not really my job.
Lamp.
You there? Would you mind? And I
give me that key.
Toss him the key.
Right.
There's a good boy.
Piff to the Coblin.
Call me a dog again, and you die.
Ooh.
Who called you a dog? Certainly not I.
I'll open the door.
The door opens. The door should open. The door fights with the DM instead of opening.
It's okay, the snake goes through anyway.
The door permanently opens, and we'll deal with that later. The door opens, revealing a short corridor about 10 feet wide, the center of which is full of a column of bright light from floor to ceiling. You know this to be one of the barriers that was described to you, one of the white circles that must be disrupted using the key to pass through. The key you have should be attuned to this circle if you place it in and operate it successfully. You should be able to lower it to pass through.
Parrots first.
FYI, I see nothing.
You see nothing. That's not what I want.
Nor do I.
Me
Oh.
too.
Me too.
What?
Yes. They,
You see
they are
nothing
correct.
because
You have a wall in
because
your way.
because the DM's a dummy and he forgot that he turned on Fog of War, and now he needs to clear Fog of War. And the DM does that by going like this. Boink. How about now?
Hey.
I see
Hey,
it.
I am a highly skilled individual. So now you see the circle of light on the floor, awaiting you to insert the key and use your magic mojo. The snake, as it moves forward, attempts to touch the circle. Does it attempt to pass through?
Past the circle?
Does
Sure,
it
why
does
not?
it try to walk into the circle?
Oh, it's walking past the circle.
Okay.
Maybe not
If it
in
is
it, but
attempting
sure.
to do so
Mhm.
before the circle is down, it encounters resistance. Its nose presses up against it. It gets a little zzz. Not a pleasant experience for your snake. Is it
I
going to
can
try to
open.
push through? Squee offers to step forward and open it. Does the snake try and push through before it's open?
I believe that is.
Oh, excuse me.
I can open doors, but that's not a door. I ain't opening that.
You stupid little goblin.
Hand me back the key, my good sir.
No, give me the damn key.
I think you're chewing on something. Might want to spit it out. Can't hear
Huh.
you.
Well, you need to get over it.
I don't know why people have the opinion that goblins squabble over loot as the three of you argue for this key to unlock a circle that's just
just
5 foot away.
Just give me the stupid key. I'll unlock it. Let's get moving. I don't want to spend all night on 2 rooms. Let's go.
So whoever thrusts the key in, please make me an Arcana check.
Here we go. Arcana check. My strong suit.
Let the bar go it.
Hey.
Wow, look at that.
Doubting himself for no reason, the circle is dispersed and opens, you can see, to the far door. As the circle drops, sound picks up and begins to carry down the hallway. You hear a menagerie of animal sounds assaulting you, the screech of birds, the growl of large cats, the howl of hounds, all in a cacophony.
Food.
All right, let's do this.
Yes.
All right. Another door down the end of the hallway awaits. It is currently closed.
I am
there,
going to.
Is there a 1-inch opening anywhere in the store area?
Is there a 1-inch opening? I'm going to say probably not, as they have animals in there, and I think animals would probably get out if they had any sort of gap, without at least prying the door open a little bit.
Meh.
I am going to stealth.
Okay, please give me a stealth check.
If that was a 13, that would have been a crit fail.
Sneaky fellow that you are, that's not a great roll. Anybody else doing anything? And who's actually touching and opening the door?
I think that's Meeks.
Yeah, well, when you put it like that, I guess I'll do that. I'll touch and open the door.
Suddenly it gets
Goblins are
gets a little concerny. All right, the door is opened, and Crick's taken a quick break, but we will plow forward. The door opens, revealing a room. And by revealing, I mean the DM's clicking things.
Is clicking things are good or bad?
Hopefully, you guys should now see some stuff in that room.
Oh, I see a lot of stuff.
Yes, you do. So let's talk about some of the stuff that you see. You are.
What if I just want to kill it?
You're looking at quite a large room. And Relief carvings of angelic figures along the walls of this huge hall contrast with the crowded iron cages. Half of the cells are packed with miniature shrieking versions of deadly monsters. In the southeast corner is a black gate. North of the gate, a contact stone. And using those contact stones, you can sync your key with an area. You're already in this area, so you may have already have this one synced. You see a wizard, Thay in robes. 2 apprentices, the robes a little less glamorous. 4 Thayan warriors stand guard, ready.
Oh, hello there.
Um, amongst the cages, you see a remorez, several basilisks, dark mantles, ettercaps, carrion crawlers, behir, hook horrors, wyverns, all caged and being tended by these Thayans. As the doors open, they look towards you. You look towards them. What are you guys doing?
Hi.
Hello? The Thayan warrior closest to you leans around the cage to look at you. Puts his hand to his hip where his sword rests.
Do you know where the bathroom is? I think I got a little lost.
I think you did. Why don't you sit down? We'll take you to the captain.
Okay. Okay.
How about we just go through this room? Can we also do that?
Well, I don't think you're supposed to be here.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
Where's the captain?
No, where's the bathroom?
Well, I'm sure we can take care of both. How about you guys step right in here? And he takes a step back and opens up the gate of one of the cages. You boys just take a step in there. I'll get you settled down, get you to the bathroom, get you to the captain.
Yeah, that's
figure
not
out
gonna
what's
happen.
going on here.
That is not going to happen, Chief.
Well, trying to do this without spilling your blood all over the place.
It never works out like that, does it?
Well,
He has a point.
sometimes we just feed you
And I
the
have a
creatures.
Yeah,
And as he's saying that,
I have a point too.
bang! Right up against the bars right next to you guys. The wyvern is clawing between the bars, trying to get at you. But it can't reach out from the cage. It hisses.
Hi there.
Do we see any lever or something to open those cages door?
I don't think we really want these guys.
Looking at the cages, give me a quick perception check, if you would. Wow. You look at the cages and you can't figure out where the door is. You're like, that's just solid bars of steel. Those could never open.
We're totally safe.
And indeed, the wyvern does not seem to be able to get through. Kyle, just double checking, make some noise. You okay?
Yeah, we're good.
All right.
Just frantically looking through all of my options.
So, as you guys are looking through your options, as you guys have started to spread out and not take the option of peaceful surrender, the Thayan looks to gives the kind of the up nod, and you know it's about to be on. Please go ahead and roll me some initiatives.
Now, I did have a javelin ready. Can I throw one at one of these guys?
So it's not going to be surprised. It'll be on your round because you guys are kind of all eyeing each other up.
Okay.
And so it'll all happen about the same time.
Okay, cool.
Had you done that like right off before conversation happened, yes, you could have got that.
Mhm.
But since you guys did try I'm not going to say to work this out peacefully, but you did at least make fun of him before you killed him.
Well, we are goblins. I mean,
Sometimes that's all it takes. Let's open up my Thane
Oh.
Warrior here. Let's get him on the books.
What do I have? I'm not
I'm not sure where you're going with that one, but
that one.
I'm going
All
to assume that
hail
was a
the
solid roll.
return of the Goblin King. Ah. Yes, it was a roll. The crit.
There's my
Out of
apprentice.
6.
I wasted my crit.
Still
There's
go right
no
after
such thing
me.
as a wasted crit.
Crit initiative?
Initiative? What? No. In the Doom Vault, how silly.
Huh. Well,
So let's see here. Who am I missing? Oh, I got to hit the, give me a Craig. Where's Craig at?
where's my Xanathars? I need.
Let's get Rot on the board here.
Cause I. Nah, fuck it. Bard. Bard College. College. There we go. Flourish.
All right. Whoa, with a burst of speed, Tittles Jr. does get the first activity. Tittles, you see close to you 2 warriors there and there, just to the north, just to the south, a little further away, the Thane Apprentice Wizards and the Thane Wizard, full robes and regalia. On the far side of the room, 2 additional Thane warriors. And in the room, filling it with that cacophony of screeching, all those critters. What are you doing?
I am going to run.
Is he running away or is he running towards?
Toy.
Wow, that's not a goblin, son.
Ah, my name is Pooh. Go and do something right. You gotta do it yourself. Huh.
That is something that was learned. You approach the Thane warrior. He stands at the ready. What are you doing once you reach him?
I attack. What I attack with is it's gonna be nice. Do that. 12? Just 12 hit?
A 12 does not hit the Thane warrior. Beneath his garish exterior is a chain shirt, and he is wearing a shield.
Just wearing. 26.
26 will hit. Please roll damage.
14.
14 damage to the Thane warrior sends him staggering, reeling, but still able to pull himself together. Any additional action, bonus action?
Yes. Gonna actually use one of my Bardic Inspiration dice for a flourish. And what I am going to do is I need to find out what my
And a flourish is an extra attack, or is that more damage?
That is actually going to be a defensive flourish, which is
Okay.
going to be whatever number I roll on my Bardic Inspiration applied to my DC or AC.
Sounds like a good roll.
I think I'm still at a D6. Let me double check that roll.
All right. And as you research Rot hanging in the back, having a little bit of indecision about what he's going to do, we'll find that out when he gets back, is going to bring it round to Meeks. Meeks, you see Tittles has struck true. To the south, a Thane warrior looking awfully pissed. Right behind you, a wyvern trying to get you, but can't get through the bars. What are you up to?
okay, which one was the guard that was that Meeks was interacting with?
No, it's a D8.
That one right there. Sorry, the one he was inviting you into the cage was this one up top.
Okay. I'm going to go
He's
to
the one who's
rage
already wounded.
and attack
Okay.
twice.
A 3 to my AC.
All right.
It's 15 movement right there.
You step right up. He's not looking all that healthy. Let's see if you can make that a very peaceful sort of unhealthy.
Sorry. 21.
Definitely hits.
2 fire sword.
24.
I'm going to assume that's
Oh.
correct, but would you do me a favor and describe the fatality that you have just inflicted? He is beyond dead.
I think Meek sort of brings the sword up between his legs and cuts him in half like that because he's smaller and get underneath him.
That's a little blight.
It's a carbon trick. But that does end the life of that Thayan warrior. I think you may still have some attacks and maybe some movement left. You dispatched him so quickly. To the south, another warrior. The cage is full of animals around you, and a little further away, those wizards now looking quite concerned. What are you up to?
If I use all my movement, though, I can't disengage from him. That's the thing.
Well, you could disengage, you just wouldn't be able to move.
I can't move. Yeah.
Huh.
I'll go for it anyway. I'm raging. Okay, so I move there. Attack him
All
again.
right.
Great sword. Raging. 19.
That will hit. Please roll me damage.
Come on. 26.
When you have the opportunity, do please check that math. But that does render him considerably into the unconscious realm.
That math is correct.
But
It's
not the split in half of the previous attack.
That math is correct. I'm assuming you're a great weapon fighting?
Yeah.
Yes, that math's correct.
26. Also, I have something called, I didn't make this character, Craig made it, but something called Colossus Lair. It said your tenacity can wear down the most potent foes. When you hit a creature with a weapon attack, the creature takes an extra 1d8 damage. If it's below its hit point maximum, you can deal this extra damage only once per turn. Okay.
So that one would not take that additional d8. This would be his first hit.
Yeah, that'd
He
be
was at
26. So
Yeah, that 7 got applied to the other guy, though.
yeah.
Oh, it definitely did. Okay, so there's Colossus Lair. So perfect. 26. He is unconscious on the floor. Lots of blood. But he could be saved if someone was kind enough to save him. Any additional movement, bonus action, etc.?
No, that's it. I'm done.
All right. Craig, are you back in the audience yet? 3, 2, 1. Nope. Okay, so we'll move it down to Pift. Pift, the goblin that dropped. What you up to?
Well, they're all far away from me.
They are quite a distance away from you guys at this point.
Wow.
The nearest would be the mages, some 60 feet away.
Well, I'll do my action. I'll move my to my maximum movement, and then I hold my action to if they come within reach, attack.
Okay. Sounds good. So go ahead and move yourself. And within reach of your, what type of attack would you be using?
My pack weapon.
Okay, got it. Sounds good. That is Tiddles, that is Meeks, that is Pift. That brings us to the Thane Apprentice. One more check. Craig, you back? Thane Apprentice will take his move then. Thane Apprentices are not pleased with this sudden troubles.
What race do they look?
They look human-ish. So what they're wearing, it could be elven, could be human, but they're in that tall, gangly racial style. The lower of the two steps up. And hurls a series of fiery rays towards our dear friend Meeks. Meeks, the first of the fiery rays. Does a 20 hit you?
Yes.
The second of the fiery rays. The third of the fiery rays.
Christ.
The Thayans are on it tonight. 18, 22 points of fire damage if you don't have anything that defers the fire damage.
Since I am raging, so I am resistant to all damage except for psychic damage.
If that is what it is, that is what it is. So please half each of those. So that's 3, that's 5, that's 2.
11, right?
10 because you round down.
10, okay.
Yep. We'll be kind, even though the Doom Vault is not. The other apprentice takes a step up, sights at Pift, the goblin that dropped. He casts forth 3 fiery rays. Boy, it'd be helpful if I kept hitting the right button.
It would be.
Casey, I have a question for you.
Fire away.
I'm not going to retcon, but I have something called Giant Killer. Basically, when something makes an attack against me and hits or misses me, I can make an attack against that creature. But since I don't have my javelin ready, I wouldn't be able to attack that caster, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Because at this point you are wielding your melee weapon to thunk him with. So 3 attacks coming at Piff. The first a 9, probably not.
Miss.
Nope. 17.
Miss.
Wow.
Haha.
Die, you filth!
What he said.
Their attacks made. They use their movement to take shelter behind. Rot, Craig, you back? Nope, so that'll bring it down to X. No, it'll bring it to the Thayan Warriors, excuse me. Got ahead of myself. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They begin to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Huh.
Still quite a distance away. The Thayan Warriors will launch a javelin at Piff, the goblin that dropped.
Huh.
1 javelin apiece.
Miss.
All right, the Thayan mages were on the ball tonight. The Warriors, not so much. X, you see nonsense happening. What are you doing? These goblins are crazy.
I mean, yeah, that's what this looks like. This looks like a lot of nonsense. So if we're gonna move in,
Moving.
Sighting down the line, you can see the 2 warriors. The mages are primarily obscured from you by the size of the large critters, the carrion crawlers, the bars, full of creature trying to get out.
well,
I heard a boop boop.
and I'm sure this will kind of surprise some of the people that are with me. And
Cut out.
He cut off at the dramatic pause.
the dramatic pause is some of the goblin friends who do not know X will be startled as they suddenly see him turn not into a goblin and kind of phase back down into a gnome and drop a flaming sphere to ram into our friend here.
All right.
What?
Madness.
Surprise, I'm not a goblin.
Ah! Brothers. Her. Attack.
Against that guy.
Oh.
A flaming sphere appears.
Finger. Spear. Finger. Oh.
No, that's not who I want to click. Click the right person. There we go. Yeah. All right. It rams into him. He needs to make a DC 17 save, does he? He specializes in those. He does pass. He takes half the damage, 4 points of damage to the well-prepared mage. Craig, was the beep you?
Yeah, and that's all that I've got. I've got no bonus actions, so
All right. All right.
How big is that sphere?
That is 5 foot, but if you end your turn standing next to it, it's not healthy. That, though, brings up the activity of the wizard himself. He is aware of the effects of these spheres and moves immediately out of the way of it. That puts him in line to see Meeks. Looking towards Meeks, the Thayan mage.
I just want to say, poor Joe ends up getting the brunt of most of the damage. Basically everything that we play.
That's fine.
Well, it's not going to be... He's not getting the brunt. It's going to be a lot of brunt. The Thayan mage
Oh.
devotes
I have a bad
a
feeling.
fiery spell of his own.
Ah.
Ball
Yeah.
of fire that streaks forward and expands.
Duck and cover!
And boy, it would be helpful if I clicked in the right spot. And that is going to be cast at an enhanced level by the mage.
Oh, balls.
not recognizing that it's higher, I would cast Counterspell.
All right.
Uh,
Go ahead and give me the
because I wouldn't-
counterspell.
Yeah.
All right. And cast himself 4 level higher is cast at the 5th level. 10 plus the spell's level, so 15. Go ahead and give me the roll to beat the 15. Surprisingly, 16 is higher than 15.
Well done.
Yay!
Hey,
Good
Thank
job.
you.
transmuter. Looking a little pissed. He also steps backward. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Huh.
All right. That is the round. Craig, did you make it back before the round tops off?
His mic is still muted.
His mic is still muted. I think he said toll the bell.
I believe so.
And there is...
We've got Tylee that wants to join.
Yeah, Philandrel does want to join.
Goblins rush in from behind. He can join at the next round. Tell him to hop in and say hi. And as we're doing that, let me see what the toll the bell here is.
It definitely does a piff down sound.
Let's see.
All right, we're going to assume that, like many other party members, he likes to make sure things are dead. And his toll of the dead is to finish off the Thayan warrior that Meeks is standing over, so that I don't have to worry about line of sight for right now. So that Thayan warrior has been removed from existence. And we'll play catch up if things go poorly for you guys. That brings us to the top of the order. Tiddles, you find yourself free of opponents. But what are you going to do?
I should have figured it. Huh. Huh.
Well, you gotta remember, without a plan, there can be no attack. Without an attack, there can be no victory.
Where's no victory? There's only death.
Fair enough. From where you have moved, you can see straight down to the Thane Apprentice in his slightly less ornate robe, and behind him, the Thane Transmuter in his very ornate, very fashionable robes, looking a little grumpy that his spell was just denied him. What are you up to?
Wow. Hello. does Till see any metal on the transmuter?
Any metal on the transmuter? I would say he's probably got a little bit about himself. A dagger clasps on his cloak, that sort of thing. Not an enormous amount. He is not armored.
Hmm. Third level or higher. Okay. I'm actually going to. Nope, that's touch. Okay, I know what I'm going to do.
Okay.
I am going to point at him and say, haha, looks like you're fizzled out. And cast his laughter at him.
Which one are you aiming at? Because that looks like a short range spell to me, unless you have something.
Ah, shit, it is. You're right. My bad.
Oh, no problem.
Ignored the range on that. Oh, that'll work. Never mind then. Instead of that, let's go with
Rot is back.
third level shatter.
Third level shatter. Shatter.
60-foot range.
Wait, where'd that go? What's the range on shatter?
60 foot.
There we go. Right there. Ooh. Yes, you do. Rot, welcome back. You finished off one of the dropped warriors and rendered him entirely dead before you moved up. Now Tittles has cast a shatter, and that is a how many foot range?
10 foot.
10
diameter.
foot. All right, so
Or
that's
rating.
a bunch of Ettercaps as well. Let's take care of the Thane Apprentice first. His Constitution saving throw. And 11. He is going to
Hell.
14 points of damage.
Huh.
As soon as you think shatter, like as you're casting it before it comes out, I'm like, no, fuck!
As that happens, the transmuter, his Constitution saving throw. Not so good. 14.
Wow.
A whole mess of Ettercaps.
Only 4.
How many Ettercaps have you really dealt with in your life that's not a whole mess of Ettercaps?
Oh, I should have been smarter with that cast. Oh well.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, fourth one's.
Ettercaps. Only the first takes the full. The rest, not so bad. They go berserk within their cage. The bars of the cage ring and whine in protest from the effect of the shatter, but they remain intact. The runes that are etched into the bars glowing as the magic encased within them resists the shattering effect. Any additional bonus action movement, etc.
Let's. That was action. Do I have a bonus action? One of our guys has taken a attack, right? Ah, shit. But okay,
Yeah,
never mind.
I have.
I can't do that for you. I've already cast a spell.
All right.
So yes, that will be it.
You got it. That brings us around to Rot. Rot, what are you up to?
Yes, you say one of the warriors have been felled.
2 of the warriors have been felled. There is a corpse right here and a corpse right here that were removed from the board because the DM didn't think you'd be doing anything with them. But we'll just bring them right back.
Are they of humanoid nature?
They are of humanoid nature. They are actually human.
Happy day.
Oh
So I will be casting Animate Dead on one of the one that looks more hearty. Rise, my servant. Now you was it a corpse, so it is a. Oh, I would like a corpse, please. Oh, yes, my thrall.
All right, one zombie. One zombie. There's Rot. Please attempt to move the zombie.
Certainly.
And you should
Oh, yes.
now be able to see the zombie sheet. Please do not change the zombie sheet, as I did not make a copy yet. But you now have it to roll as needed. The zombie rises up. He is still
Yes.
clad in chain. He has his shield. I am going to assume you want him to pick up his sword. What would you like your
Indeed.
zombie to do?
I would like my zombie. I shall tell him to go forth and attack his old brethren, the other warriors.
That's a long way for a zombie to walk, but he'll start for you.
He can dash, can he not?
I believe a zombie can dash,
That
so
would be 40 feet.
he starts a trucking. Go ahead and move your zombie. You're 40 feet. That is an action to cast. That is a bonus action.
Bonus
I think,
action,
to command.
yes, to move. And then I shall move under, next to my other friend here. And come along, Snake. It has no name, it's just Snake. That shall end my turn for now.
That is going to bring up the actions of one Mr. Meeks. Mr. Meeks, what are you up to?
Okay, just to be clear, if I dash, I cannot make an attack, right?
If you dash, unless you have an ability that lets you dash as a bonus action, then you would not have an attack left.
Which I do not. So, okay, I'm getting out of this line of sight of this stupid caster. So, Meeks, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I think that's it for me. Get him next round.
All right. That is going to bring up the activities of Pift, the goblin that dropped. What are you up to?
Move forward.
Move forward. Yes, please.
Right there.
Yep. Thayan warrior, shield in hand, sword at the ready. It looks like he got his eyes on the cage door, actually. But what are you doing?
I'll attack it.
No, don't do that. You'll kill him.
Die, maggot!
You don't seem to care. Sad. That's going to hit. Please roll damage. You
First
whack him
attack.
mightily. He is still standing.
Second attack.
20 will hit. 14's quite a lot of damage. That does render him unconscious. He slumps towards the floor. No longer a threat to you.
All these wonderful corpses. Yes.
And that'll be it for me. For now, I'm out of movement.
All right. That is going to bring us around to the Thane Apprentices. One steps just so that he can see.
Actually, before we move forward,
Yep.
let's see here. I got this. So since I reduced it to 0, I got 5 temporary hit point.
Absolutely do. Please go ahead and increase yourself by that amount. And with that done, the Thane Apprentice steps forward, eyes down the line, Tries for those scorching rays at you again. Nimble as you are in the front. The rays streak forward, a trio of them. The first, 19?
He meets a beat.
Meets it beats, 3 fire damage. The second, if it met on a 19, it's not going to an 18. And a 16 is not going to help him either. Only one of the scorching rays land. The Thane Apprentice steps one step forward. With his simple interaction, he jams a key into the locked door and twists it, unlocking the door, which holds the Ettercaps back.
Can I, since I didn't use no simple interaction at my turn, try to actually keep him from doing that, or smacking the key out of his hand?
No, he's actually out of range of you. He's one step away from you, 1 square away. So he's reaching forward to do it. You would not be able to get him. Plus, you would have had to hold the action to do that. But he gets the door unlocked, but it is not yet open. The Thane Apprentice, who took the shatter effect from Tittles far down the line, attempts to return the favor in a fiery fashion, sending 3 scorching rays down at him. The first, I'm not going to do it. The second, no. The third, possibly. Does a 22 get you?
1 moment.
Die, you little vermin! Why am I missing?
Yes, that one will actually hit.
All right, 6 points of fiery damage to you as the Thane Apprentice lands a 30%. Hey, a 0.3 batting average is not bad. That means you hit every time. That's how statistics work, right? Then he rushes to cover behind the enraged Ettercaps. Thayan Warrior, 1, lies on the ground, bleeding, and continues to bleed, but just a little bit less. The other rushes forward, standing in front of the Thane Apprentice, keeping the door closed as he attempts to deal with the goblin in front of him before the creatures are released. 2 strokes of his longsword. The first, I think a 25 is going to hit. 8 points of slashing damage. Do you have anything that responds to that?
Craig, do I got anything in response to that?
He just stepped away. He just stepped away. So as we find out the answer to that, let's take the other attack.
I think the answer is no.
Does a 19 hit you?
Yeah.
Okay. So 17 points of slashing damage between the 2 strikes from the longsword of the Thayan warrior. He then settles in, keeping a foot on the door to keep the Ettercaps back as he attempts to deal with you before things go berserk. X, that brings it round to you. What's going on?
What will know me friend do?
Nope. Kyle, you muted?
Nope, we're going to ram the sphere.
Not the sphere!
This is into this apprentice so that it stays into the spot.
All right, the sphere rams into the apprentice. The apprentice will attempt to, I believe, a dexterity on that one. Please roll me the sphere. Apprentice, be nimble. Apprentice, be quick. Not so much.
Apprentice failed to jump over the candlestick.
He did. Apprentice takes 5 points of fiery damage. The Ettercaps, if they remain there, are going to scorch as well. But that doesn't happen just yet. What's your action?
We've moved the ball.
We have moved
Got the ball rolling, and now we're going to blow up the ball.
Whoa there. Hang on a second.
Fireworks. So everybody in a 10-foot radius.
Non-magical flame?
Oh, there's nothing on fire in that section, is there?
There is nothing yet on fire in that section. You've just moved
on fire. That's
ball.
disappointing.
You just got it there, so I'm going to say nothing's caught just yet.
What about the clothes on the mage?
they might be smoldering, but I don't think it'd be enough to really get a good fireworks going.
All right.
Not the bodies, no!
How big a fireworks display is that? 10 feet of the target. I'm going to say from where the fire was before, you would have lit up at least some of the straw and such at the bottom of the eder cap. If you wanted to trigger that, no, it wouldn't quite reach anybody. You'd just be killing a lot of eder caps.
Probably also good.
But is it worth it?
Wow.
Experience is experience.
I mean, if you didn't like this goblin right here, you could also take him out. I mean, I guess you'd probably want to start it off from down there. Ooh, you could do that lower right-hand corner and catch Mr. Transmuter in your fireworks if you chose.
Mages make the best zombies.
Well, let's just go ahead and take that out a little bit more directly.
Okay. A 15 against the Transmuter will strike him with the firebolt. Please roll me damage. 17 points of toasty damage.
It's just 15, or just 12, sorry.
Oh, sorry, 12 points of toasty damage. Still a sizable chunk to the mage. He is looking rather dismayed at the amount of damage you guys are applying to him. I can't speak today. Any additional movement?
No, that is the extent of my movement. Also, do these when that shatter went off earlier, was there any way to tell if the shimmering was just the bars or if it was the spaces in between the bars as well?
Give me a perception check on that one.
Can I argue to roll Arcana on it?
I'll take that one. Arcana makes sense.
I like this guy. He argues for sensible.
All right. Arcana, as you look at the bars and you've looked at the cage the wyverns have in it, the cage where the eder caps are, the magical force does appear to also protect the areas between the bars, at least from claws and physical things. From the shatter having hit the eder caps and them being affected, it must not be protecting against all forces. So you would guess you probably couldn't poke your finger between the bar, but a fireball or other energy seems to pass, as does air. Otherwise, things would have suffocated.
Okay.
Okay. All right. On that, Mr. Transmuter eyes you guys up. He knows a couple of tricks, but one that he would really like to have happen is to light up a fireball right near you guys. He does send a bolt of flame heading in your direction. You can see it expanding, growing. Is anybody doing anything about this bolt of flame?
Give me one moment.
Fine, if I must.
Yep, I don't have counterspell.
I will counter the damn spell. Let's see.
Right. What is the range? What is the range on your counterspell? Can you see him to reach in?
Let's see. What? I'm just gonna cast it and see what the hell it says.
Yeah, sure, go for it.
60
50
feet.
feet. Are you within 60 feet of him?
I think. No, just out.
Uh-oh.
Sucks to be them. I guess.
Yeah, X is just going to let this one ride.
It's okay. Fireball erupts. It is targeted to catch several of you. And let me double check myself. That fireball is 20-foot sphere.
Just out of range. That's a shame. Oh, you can see that spot? Is that what that is?
That's what I'm studying along. He's got an ass in the way. Come on now.
2 cages in my way. You're right. He can see.
You know what? All right, I'll put it right here. I'll put it on just the other side of the cage that he can totally see through.
Except,
feel better now?
I thought the cage spell stuff stopped things from going through.
Energy and fire have passed through already, as has air. And this is a energy bolt blast. That's going to make a lot of people make that saving throw. Rot, Tittles, X,
Haha, I
Meeks.
pass.
Not Piffed. Couple of basilisks and the zombie, please.
I rolled in anticipation.
Was this a dexterity throw?
That is a dexterity DC 14. You're looking at 30
pedestrian.
points of damage. 15 if you pass.
Oh, poor Rot.
It's okay, I will suck the life out of him.
His spell cast, a fiery ball near to him. He moves away. 1, 2, 3.
That did hurt, though. If I'm not to lie. Fire is one of my weaknesses.
One of the weaknesses. And now some Ettercaps. Let's see how quick Ettercaps are.
Along with pointy objects, blunt objects, cold, psychic, lightning, thunder,
Oh,
basically anything.
I particularly hate force damage.
I was once crippled by a pesky paper cut. It was horrible.
Those goblins and their high hit points. Tittles, what would you like to do?
You said the save was 13, right?
13. Sorry, wait, hang on. 14. Sorry, 14. 14. Come on now. 14. And it looks like you might have taken 30 damage from that.
Yes.
Fiery.
It so happens that I did.
Just so happens. Tittles, what are you up to?
Kill.
Tittles.
Kill. Nope. I'm giving up on that. I gotta practice a lot more. I did not practice enough this week.
Die, you goblin vermin. Boom. Much better.
Let's see.
Yes, a mental, my bad.
Anyhow, let me measure distances before I commit to things. That Thane warrior up there is still alive, correct? There's
That
one live
Thane
one there.
warrior is... There is a Thane warrior that is alive there, I believe. Yes. And bring him
Cool.
to the front.
And you said he's wearing chain armor?
He is wearing a chain shirt, carrying a sword and a shield.
Cool. He's actually... Shatter didn't seem to have an effect on the bars.
Shatter did not seem to have an effect on the bars. The runes on the bars did glow, but Shatter did not seem to damage the bars.
Let's see. Just be no way to hit. Well, I mean, I could hit 3. Anyhow, so I don't want to burn. What do I got next? I am actually going to... Shit. That does me no good. Actually, yes it does. Bonus action Misty Step over to here.
Okay.
It'd be good if you put yourself in a place that you could have advantage with me.
It would be nice, wouldn't it? Because I started there, and yeah, no, I can't do that. I'd have to land right on top of him. So with that in mind,
Okay.
this guy right here, the apprentice, he's getting attacked.
He does not like this idea. He argues vehemently against it.
Wow.
Raises his dagger to fend off your attack, but it goes right on through and finds skin. 14 points of damage to the Thane Apprentice. He remains standing, though.
Let's see if this one will take him down.
That will hit him as well. Please roll me damage. 10. He is hanging on by a thread, but he is not letting go of that thread. He remains standing.
And let me check my flourishes real quick. Oh, yes, I will actually make that second attack a slashing flourish.
Okay.
And which means I roll a d8 and add the damage to the attack.
He thinks you should roll a 1 or a 2.
Yeah, well, slash R1d8. He gets 6.
Not a 1 or a 2. He is rendered unconscious, falling to the floor in a heap of robes and blood.
Yes.
So I moved from where? Back here?
You're back in that range, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so I moved my full distance. I can't move 5 feet.
Okay.
So
That's action, bonus action, and movement. I think that'll be a full set.
oh, the Bardic Inspiration counts as extra damage regardless. Extra damage to the target you hit and to any other creature of your choice that you can see within 5 feet. Okay, so yes, he gets 6 damage as well as the Thane Warrior.
Ooh, Thane Warrior takes an additional 6 damage. He does not enjoy this. Not at all.
And that will be
You
my turn.
rogues and scoundrels.
Actually, I'm a bard.
You're all trash to me. Rot. What you doing?
So, are these dead bodies or just unconscious?
They are currently only unconscious.
Pity.
There is one more dead body south of you.
Yes.
A lovely-looking human who didn't get his X, but now he has his X.
There is a dead Thane Warrior.
Yes.
He's unconscious at the moment.
Oh, is he?
He is not dead.
Well,
Not dead.
I will command the zombie to make it so.
The
Dead.
zombie lumbers forward. Even though it's holding a sword and a shield, it's not really skillfully using it. The attack is still a slam as he just sort of blah into it. Please go ahead and roll the slam attack for the zombie. A 17 against the Thane Warrior is going to hit. 5 points of damage piled up on the Thane Warrior. He's looking rocky. But
Were you trying to attack the dead one?
No, the living one.
Oh no, I was trying to attack the dead one.
Oh, you were?
The unconscious
I'm sorry.
Yes. No, I want them dead. Dead is better than alive.
You know, I was just assuming that was a thing you were going to do, but that's really what you're doing. So let me get him out of the way. That's an auto crit, so please roll me the additional damage.
Of course. Sorry, I have to open up a window again. A minute slam. It'd be 3.
Additional 3. He is still unconscious, not a
Excuse me,
corpse.
sir. They actually add my proficiency to this.
Oh, do they?
Yes. All damage gets my proficiency.
And what is your proficiency, pray tell?
I don't know.
Should be 4.
Blah blah blah. Let's see, spell ability. Don't know.
Proficiency is on your core page. Should be 4.
I think it's the same as everyone.
Yeah,
right?
4.
Yeah, it's there. Proficiency bonus is 4. So add 4 damage to this all.
He remains a unconscious, but
9.
much closer to dead body.
It's 4
Plus
twice,
7.
so it's 8 more, right?
That is correct.
You don't get your proficiency on this. Do you get your proficiency on the crit?
Yeah. Oh no, I don't.
No, it's not on the crit. So just 4 more.
Yes. It's just the attack.
And for those listening, this is for the DM to learn how to run combat more quickly, so I'm just trying to learn the stuff as I go. Rot, any additional action, movement, bonus action? Actually, that was just a bonus action. You got a whole action left, don't you?
Yes, and movement.
And movement. So what would you like to do?
Well, I'll tell the snake to go this way.
Go, snake, go.
Yes. Tell him to geek the mage.
Ekans.
And I'll get within 60 feet of... Yeah, I'm already there. Fantastic. So the one that is unconscious still?
Unconscious, yes.
Actually, let's do the one that's alive.
The one that is alive, okay.
Why is it not canceled? God damn it.
And we were doing so well!
I knew.
Told it Ed. Okay, he
Yes.
has definitely taken some damage. Please
So
go
2d12.
ahead and roll me that 2d12.
This seems like a broken spell to me.
Wait, hang on, I get my wisdom saving throw. Forgot about that, excuse me.
Oh, yes, wisdom saving throw.
Ooh.
Oh, he saves.
Surprisingly quick, this Thane warrior. He's like, no.
Okay. I will be doing nothing and enjoying that back here.
Fair enough. Meeks, my good sir, what are you up to?
Okay, Meeks is going to go around the other side and try to flank these guys. Can he see what's going on through this cage? Or...
Yes, so the cages you can see between the bars, you've got bars between them, but you can see through them. And, you can't see real clearly these guys over here because of all the ether caps just going berserk in there.
Guys, I'm sorry, but it still does damage if you does the wisdom save. It's just a D8 instead of the D12.
Is it?
That's what it says.
Make a wisdom saving throw or take D8. The target missing. It says no.
It's all or nothing, I think.
Yeah, I think that's an all or nothing. Meeks, keep going. Craig, if you don't mind, just double checking that one.
Okay, so who's alive up here? Is one of these guys is still up and kicking?
So yes, we have a Thane warrior here up and kicking, an unconscious Thane warrior, and an apprentice on the ground. You have the ether caps all trying to get out that door, but currently it's being held shut by the one Thane warrior's boot.
Okay, Meeks is going to go up there then.
All right, Meeks, up you go.
Get the Meeks go.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Okay, 35 right there. Here we go. This
Got it.
is the live one. I'm still raging. 13.
13 is going to miss the Thane warrior.
Damn it. Here's the other attack. Damn
7 also going to miss the Thane warrior. He guards against you, defending nobly as he tries to keep the ether caps in their pen, but you guys all want them free. Any additional bonus action, etc.
Jeez, that was a whole bunch of nothing. All right.
A whole bunch of nothing on that one.
I'm done.
All right. Pift comes back around to you. Everybody's beating on your target. What are you going to do?
Where is the key?
The key is currently in the door.
As a simple interaction, I'll try to lock it.
Okay. Go ahead and make me a dexterity saving throw. Do better than 10. That's better than 10. It counts. Click. The lock slides home. The door does not look like it's going to immediately open. Are you taking the key with you?
Yes.
Okay. You now have the key in your possession. What are you doing?
Can I pass through the warrior?
Can you pass through the warrior? Do the goblins have that trick? You could pass around the warrior. You could go up where the zombie is, and you go around him.
He'll move for you.
Okay, I'm gonna use a bonus action disengage.
Bonus action disengage. You can move wherever you want. Yep. Where are you headed?
I'm gonna try to stay out of reach of that fireball thing.
Okay. It does have a 5-foot radius, so all the squares immediately surrounding it.
Let me start again my movement, okay? I'm trying to recalculate my...
You got it. And the flaming sphere will only do you damage if you end your turn there. So as long as you get out of it before your turn ends, you're okay.
So that's 20.
That is 20.
Attack that mage.
Thane Apprentice, a little surprised to see you rushing up into the flame. What you doing? Give me the attack. 23 is going to hit. 14's a lot of damage against a... you didn't even need it, but he's on the floor on the first one. The second one, are you trying to finish him off?
No.
Nope,
If he's down with the first one,
he is unconscious, not totally dead.
Okay,
but on the floor.
I'll finish it for my friend to. More
All
body
right.
for you, my friend.
Yes,
that is definitely an attack. That is 9 points of damage, and roll me the d8 again for the crit. That is 12 points of damage. He is much closer to death, but not yet totally dead. Any movement, I think?
I'm moving back so I don't get damage from that thing.
Makes sense.
5 there. 10.
Sounds good. 2 Thane Apprentices attempting to cling to life. They do cling to life. Unfortunately, one of them is being burned as he lays there, having already taken considerable damage.
I just need the bones. The bones will be fine.
And now he's a scorchy corpse. The other's still unconscious. Thane Apprentice is not having a good day. That's going to bring up the activity of some Ettercaps. They are going to scramble amongst themselves, beating on each other as they all attempt to be outside of this fiery sphere, but there's not enough room for them to escape. They start taking damage. 2 of them fall unconscious.
It is a shame.
Burning in the fire. The others clinging, pressed against the bars to stay out of the way. Thayan Warrior 1 trying to stay alive.
Why is that a shame?
They're just nice creatures in general.
Yes. I've got affinity for dark creatures.
Yes, we always have the affinity for our creatures. Other Thayan Warrior, no longer needing to keep his boot on the door, turns his attention to... Let's see who he's turning his attention to. Turning his attention to Tiddles. He slashes with his longsword. The Thayan Warrior attempting somehow to rally this situation. I don't think a 12 is going to do it.
Nope.
Don't think a 7 is going to do it either. Looking disheartened at the results, he kind of settles down for the long haul. X, what are we doing?
X sees what the problem is. X sees double fireball as being a thing.
That is a thing.
X is going to smash a ball of flame into this guy.
Ball of flame passes through the insubstantial bars, passes out the other side, smashes into him. The mage attempts to evade. Nimble fellow that he is. Doesn't, though. Takes 6 points of fiery damage, is still standing.
Does he look like haggard and standing, or does he look like...
He looks like one more of those and he's going to be on the floor.
All right, well... And I didn't bring magic missile, so let's just hope this hits. Actually, he doesn't look that nimble. We're just going to go ahead and throw some acid on him.
Ooh, an acid splash. Dexterity check.
Rage.
Surprise, surprise. Once he started moving from that fiery blast, he kept moving. No damage from the acid splash. Any additional...
That's everything.
That's it. That brings up the activity of the mage. The mage looking about, desperate. Seeing death in your eyes, he starts to gibber about surrender, decides probably not, and instead evokes another ball of fire, this one centered in the cage of the Ettercaps. The Thayan Warrior betrayal showing in his eyes.
Hopefully no.
Is anybody stopping this fireball?
I am very much out of range.
Counter spell. It's against a level 4 spell. Please give me a check against 14. Meets it, beats it. It cancels it. Sputter.
That's my boy, X to the Z.
The mage does have the sense of mind to get out of the fiery range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Heading towards a set of doors. Tittles, what you doing about all this? Thane Warrior still looking like he's ready to get you.
Bonus action, disengage.
Bonus action, disengage indeed, Mr. Goblin. Bro. We out.
One would say I am well within 30 feet of him.
One would now say you're well within 30 feet of him.
So, let's see. Then again, I really didn't need 30 feet. Because, let's see. I am 3rd level warlock. I only get this. I'm assuming a 24 hits.
A 24 does hit. I didn't hear the little bleep, so I didn't look. 6
force.
points of damage renders the mage unconscious. He falls to the ground in a heap of robes. A little bit of blood, but not as much as some of the others around. Additional action, bonus action, etc.
Have no bonus action, have no additional action, and I am out of movement, so that is my turn.
You got it. That brings us back round to Rot. Your zombie, one Thane warrior, staring at an undead Thane warrior. But what are you up to?
Ooh. Yes, I'll have him completely just pound out the life.
Do please roll your slam attack. That surprisingly does hit. It leaves the Thane warrior reeling, but still standing.
Oh, how unfortunate.
Oh dear, they do cling to life so.
Don't know why. Such a bother. I'll have him move forward one. I think we are all calling him Ekans for some reason. He'll move forward.
Well, Ekans is the snake.
I shall move forward myself.
There's a dead body there. Dead one. Real dead
Yes, I found out that my ability actually lets me raise 2 undead for the price of 1.
Oh dear.
So I'm looking for a second in this general vicinity.
Investing. Yeah, that totally makes sense.
So I will firebolt the one that's still alive, I guess.
Firebolt indeed. That is a hit. That is a lot of damage, and he is now unconscious on the floor and burning.
Oh, happy day. And that shall be my turn.
All right. Meeks, that brings it round to you.
All right, Meeks is just going to finish these guys off.
All right. Let's see here.
Wrong one. That's the right one.
As you start... Whoa. You start dispatching them, buddy.
I'm not adding those numbers together.
Yeah, are you even trying to leave them somewhat intact for Rot, or are you just like, now you can put the pieces back together on your own?
Now, I'll try to be nice about it.
All right.
Like a gentleman.
No additional threats seen in the room. The transmuter seems like the only one who could have a save of the day. Meeks, you're a little far away.
Nope.
Hang on, Pift gets to go first, though. Pift, where are you at?
We're still acting in combat.
Yeah, just take the one round, just to make sure somebody can get down there. Pift, where are you at?
All the other ones are dead?
All the other ones are dead. The only one that looks like he could have a good day would be the transmuter. Are you close enough? Oh, you're plenty close. So yes, if you wish to just run down there and dispatch, you may do so. If you wish to keep him alive for questioning, also an option. I don't know if it's popular, but it is an option.
Die, you filth!
Fair enough. You do have advantage because he is on the floor, so go ahead and roll that one more time. That will definitely hit. Roll me a damage. And that's going to do it. And give me the crit just for good measure. but you do end the life of the wizard. The cacophony of screeching, crying of animals continues. The ettercaps have tended to a whimpering sound now as they nurse their scorch marks and thunder wave burns. Shockwave burns, thunder damage burns. Not sure how thunder hurts people. But we are out of initiative.
First thing I'm doing is I'm ramming the sphere into the enranged animal area.
Okay.
And we're going to start burning that off. And as soon as all the threats on the ground are neutralized, Axe is going to say, do we need to kill everything in this room?
All right. Those ettercaps have nowhere to go and nothing to do but burn and die. It will take them a round or two to finish, but then they go quiet and just burn away.
I say we kill it all. Kill it.
I say we just move forward.
Kill it. Kill it.
Dave is lucky he has no neighbors by him. That's all I'm saying.
On the corpse of the mage, you do find a glyph key, which is attuned to the same zone that you are currently in, the blood pens. So this key matches the one you were presented, but you now have 2 glyph keys. You do also find the keys to all the individual cages, a ring of keys, each one marked for the cage number, a matching rune on the cage. The animals are scattered about. And
is there a way we could use that wyvern?
Is there a way you could use the wyvern? It's a wyvern.
That was a question directed to my party.
Okay.
I guess not.
I can't use it.
Yeah, I don't see any. I don't. Well, we do. I don't see any way that we'd be able to use these animals, and quite frankly, these all belong to these Thayans. I think that neutralizing all of this would be a great detriment to the Doom Vault itself. And while it might not help us, it may, and it may also help those in the future.
Mr. Rutt, do you want any? Is there any humanoid in here?
There were all the humans that you just killed. The beefiest of them would be the warriors. They are wearing chain shirts, the shield and the sword, one of which has been raised as a zombie. The mages are obviously of a much lighter build. The apprentices wearing light robes, carrying daggers. They each do have a bit of coin on them, which you gather up. And the mage in the fine robes.
Tiddles is taking said fine robes.
Said fine robes are about twice as long as you need them to be, but you do have a set of fine Thayan robes available to you now.
Because Tiddles is a real character and not a clone.
Fair deal.
So is mine.
As you go through and take a look at the gear, you do realize that the mages are not currently carrying spell books. So whatever spells they might be memorizing, they do it at a different location. You do not recover any spell books from the mages. Quarterstaff, dagger, fine robes, and a little bit of gold. The transmuter was carrying a Philosopher Stone, but with his death, that magic is extinguished.
The fuck is a Philosopher's Stone?
That's what it's called, yeah.
I mean, I know what a Philosopher's Stone is in real life, but in game,
I love that you use the word real life to describe the Philosopher's Stone. That is the transmuter special effect. It's a multifunction doodad that grants different abilities to the transmuter.
I'll still take the dead stone.
You got it. 35 gold pieces worth of coinage found amongst the mages Doesn't look like they were planning on spending a whole lot of cash down here. Animals dying. Anything else you guys are doing? Doors to the southwest, northwest, and the east and the south.
Yes, Mr. DM. I cast Animate Dead. I would like 2 additional zombies, please.
3 total zombies?
Yes.
You can do that?
Up for 24 hours.
Nutty.
Isn't it?
Zombies.
Though they amble forth. They're not quick.
They are slow fellas. But I think you should now be able to control those 3 zombies.
Yes.
After those 2 rounds of the Addercaps burning, what's in this upper right-hand cage?
Upper right-hand cage. Those are...
Ekans, come with me, please.
Those are Dark Mantles. And a Dark Mantle is something that the DM doesn't know. A Dark Mantle. Let's find out. That's fun. Okay. What is...
Casey sounds stupefied.
So, I think you might be staring at the cage the same way I am staring at this. A Dark Mantle
What
is a climbing creature that looks a bit like a squid. It is sticking to the roof of the cage. It appears to have some grip applied to the inside of this particular cage so that it can hang down.
I've heard there's good eating.
And they're known to be far superior to squid, as a dish, but a little harder to gather. Are you scorching the Dark Mantles?
That's up to our little fire friend.
Yes, Pyro exhibit.
I say we get rid of them. They can cause darkness. So, well, actually, I wouldn't know that. Never mind.
Sorry about that. That part you don't know.
Can I tell them about these mantles?
You can yes, you can. You can give them a little information.
They do cast darkness. Did you know that?
Oh.
A lot of actuallys involved in my description of them.
I say kill them all.
Everybody likes the smell
Calamari?
of fresh calamari.
So this is like free XP right there. It all caged up. Kill them all. We get a free XP right there.
Yep.
I mean,
Too
we are
bad you guys are doing
milestone-based. Yes, we're milestone-based.
You're milestone-based by... You're a metric
10
by
to 12
rooms.
rooms or something like that?
10 to 12 rooms. That sounds a little high. I'll double-check myself. I wrote it down somewhere.
Yeah, because I thought there were like 30 rooms in total.
Right.
Yeah. I think I figured you're basically doing 10 a pop for each level as you guys advance. But in short order, you decimate the animal population of the Dead Doom Vault. Blah.
Either way, we've cleared 2 rooms.
Move onward and upward, sirs.
All right.
Let's go.
Onward and upward would be to the northwest, southwest, south, east.
I'll leave it to my more instinctual friends. Would you like my meat shield to go first?
Goblin children have 3 toes.
We go through the south door.
Okay, the burning time, is that count as a short rest?
Burning time, and then a short rest would be a full hour. If you wish to take a full hour, you may, but it will not take a full hour to burn away the animals. That, I will say, could probably happen within the spell time, which I think is about Flaming Spheres a minute? 10 minutes?
Don't know.
Something
Not
like
a
that.
druid.
Come now, let's head south.
All right, the door to the south opens.
Though Kyle is AFK.
Kyle is AFK.
I've grabbed his token. It is with me. The mages are in the back.
Oh, that's right. I forgot to turn you guys off controlling each other's tokens. I'm a bad person. I am a terrible person.
It's okay.
Anybody need help? Need health?
Yes,
I think
but
quite a few of us do.
We'll move forward.
All right. As you guys open the door to the south, you see a glowing cylinder. Kyle making sure nobody gets found. The non-detects on everybody. The glowing cylinder. Who's got the key that they're going to try and open the glowing cylinder with?
They just stole
Please roll
me.
me an Arcana. There are now 2 keys, so... Oh, Joe. That is not how one opens these cylinders in the Doom Vault. You do not lead with your face and pull the key along behind you.
Can I kindly explain to my good fellows on how to operate a magical item properly?
So you do start explaining.
Well,
but
actually...
in the meantime, unfortunately, that was Mr. Meeks who was making the attempt, correct?
That's right.
Mr. Meeks is thrown back 15 feet and takes 4 points of damage as he incorrectly attempts to insert the key into the cylinder of light.
Now, with my help, may you try again, sir?
How about I just give you the key and you do it?
I guess.
There we go. Someone who doesn't have a 0 to Arcana.
Please roll an Arcana if you would.
I believe I did. Did I not?
Did. Look at that. You're all over it. No, wait, no, that's the old one. Give me a new Arcana. That was the explaining Arcana, wasn't it?
Yes, but the explaining should have at least helped.
Well, it does help.
Fine.
You're helping yourself. You got advantage,
My
man.
goodness.
All right, you apply the key to the gate. You hold it there. A second more passes. A third. No, this is wrong. You draw it back. This key is not attuned to this gate.
Wrong key. This key belongs to the other doors. Let me see the other one that we pulled off the body. Yes? Hand me that one, please.
Yeah, sure. Here you go.
Fantastic.
With the correct key and your skill, it does come down, exposing a short hallway and another door. This hallway only 40 feet long? No, only 20 feet long. Somebody can't count, and it's probably me.
I tell Meat and Shield to move forward.
Meat and Shield encounter a door.
I'll open the door. Ready in
I would
action.
like to stealth.
Attack if there's something in front of me.
All right.
I don't stealth.
No stealth. All right.
Tittles is stealthing.
There's some stealth happening. Okay. So I'm going to shift a little bit here. Come on over here. Come on over here. Come on over here. Oh, you're killing me. And actually, you know what? As I resort things, let's do the 5-minute drink and pee and that sort of stuff break. And I will be doing a little bit clicking, and then by the time you're back, I should be ready.
Okay, see you in 5.
All right, take your 5. Caffeine up. Do what you got to do. all the things. And you ashed a lot of the things as you were killing them. You do have some rather delicious-looking food stores waiting for you should you decide to collect them on your way out. But you have now rushed south into the hallway. The zombies at the doors ready to be opened.
Exotic meat market.
An exotic meat market, indeed. You could delight your friends back in the gate room with all sorts of rare and delicious animals. The door in front of you.
I would say they're well done.
The door in front of you. Who said was opening it?
I think that was Piff.
Okay. The door does open. Hey, and it really opened this time. I got them. Yay! All right. That's going to. Yeah, it did. Hang on. Now I got to reveal the area. Dun dun. Ba, ba. Come on.
Hey!
Okay. So you can see that the room.
Oh, your room.
Is a room. It's a very pretty room, actually.
Field, go forth.
Glowing pillars of light. Sorry. I should read all the words. Glowing pillars brightly light this chamber of white marble. Each pillar is carved in the likeness of a smiling human figure, its hands held out as if ready to accept an offering. In contrast to these beatific pillars, alcoves around the room contain statues of horrid, four-armed gargoyles. You can see that there are several doors in the room. You have just opened one. There is one on the west wall, one on the east wall, another on the north, and two on the south walls.
Question.
The zombies into the room.
Are we supposed to be able to see that those doors dead end into nothing?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Probably not. All right. This is an odd room. I guess other adventurers must have cleaned this out.
Can I look around, see if I see anything moving or anything like that?
So aside from the zombies, you don't see anything moving in the room, just this halo of light from each of the pillars.
Okay, I'm trying to decipher what they want in there and
So what
they want they want to receive in their hand. You said that statue there.
So they've got that hands outstretched, palms up. We accept your offerings. Look, generally, if you are familiar with the human convention, you would place a offering such as coins or small valuables or something that the god this area might represent might enjoy. Not knowing who it is, coins is usually a safe bet. Did I just see Ekans climbing up one of the pillars?
Yes, Ekans offers himself as tribute.
Ekans offers himself as tribute. As Ekans touches the pillar, the room is lit with a slightly brighter glow, just a little woo. And that's about it. No effect that it would seem.
Interesting.
Those gargoyles in the alcove, what do they have anything in their hand or?
The four-armed gargoyles do not have anything in their hands. They just look like big, scary four-armed gargoyles. They look a bit like this.
Appropriately named handout is appropriate.
And you can see the gargoyles across the room, of course. You can see those two down on the far wall. X, as you walk in, you can see there are more on the northern wall, on the east, and on the west. It looks like there are 8 statues in total in the room.
Let's not touch them.
Do you have an handout for the other ones, the other 8 pillars?
The 8,
That are
no. Those just look like humans, nicely dressed in robes with their hands extended, palms up, in the "please give me stuff" fashion. They look nice, though. I mean, they're pleasant.
Can Ekans perhaps carry a coin in his mouth?
I think Ekans could probably manage a coin in his mouth.
All right. I shall place 2 coins of gold in Ekans' mouth.
Well, I said
Hoping
a coin, but I guess if you want to cram 2 in there, you're like,
Okay, fine. 1 coin, stickler. Have the zombies go to the center of the room, and we'll try this 3rd one. There. He shall place the coin on the hands of the humanoid.
And as Ekin touches the pillar once more, there's that soft glow, brightens just a little bit, dims down again, and he leaves the coins on the altars, on the outstretched palm. Now, Ekins has a telepathic link with you as a familiar, correct?
I believe I can
ability-
perceive. Yes,
An
perceive
ability
through
to
him.
give you impressions. Ekins feels good. I mean, he's like, yeah, that was the right thing to do. Yeah, buddy.
Okay. Well, who can say no to an adorable snake like him?
He is adorable.
May I give him additional coins to put in each of the hands of the outstretched humanoids?
You may, as long as you have coins. You did gather some up from the room prior, and I think you may have started with a couple in your pocket.
Yes, I started with a couple, and I'll be divvying them out. But hopefully the others don't steal them. So I
Pirates.
have. I actually only have 5. If others want to help out, they may.
I'll contribute 3, and I'll actually
Sure.
go and place them myself.
All right.
As you move forward to place the gold into it, you feel good. This is a good room. This is a relaxing room. This is actually fairly comfortable. And as you place the coins in the palm of the outstretched hand, you feel actually really good. Please gain 5 temporary hit points.
Good for you, Ekans.
And Ekans also has 5 temporary hit points, but he doesn't really know how to express that to you.
Is it 5 per statue or just 5
Just
in total?
5. They do not stack after the first.
See his life bar jump.
As everybody's walking in and starting to put in coins, I'm just gonna kind of shake my head, and I'll start looking at the walls and the gargoyles, and I'll start pacing while ritual casting.
Okay. You pace around. I mean, you feel good. This is a nice, comfortable room. The light's not too bright. It's not too dark. The air in here. I mean, unless you like that burning fur smell, the air in here is a lot better than it was in the room you left. And the air flow from that room you left does cut off once you guys all move through the circle and the light cylinder resumes. Doors, I'm assuming you guys are leaving those open at the moment. Rot's hanging out back there. The statues are, the four-armed gargoyles are obviously, the nice humans are obviously gimme. And you walk about. There are the doors. The doors are closed. They do not appear to be locked. So far, you haven't seen a lot of locked doors, just those cylinders of light to block passages.
Shall I have the zombies try to open some of the doors?
Before that, I'll move to one of those pillars that already have $1 in it. Take the $1 out and put it back and see if it gives me 5 HP too.
Okay. So as you reach to take the gold coin, actually, the moment you touch the gold coin, you do receive 5 temporary hit points if you did not have them already. So you're like, yeah, feeling good.
Would they stack with my other ones from killing the thing?
Temporary hit points do not stack.
That does not do anything for me. It's useless.
Did you just try to steal and regift?
I don't believe what he has done.
We call that regifting.
So I'll ask the zombies to each pick a door and try to open it. 1.
Nothing's had runes on it or anything as we're walking around.
No runes on it other than the runes on the floor, and the statues are carved, but not like rune covered, just carved and decorated.
And the stars on the floor are the gargoyles, correct?
The stars on the floor are the gargoyles, correct?
The typical placeholders of, hey, monsters go here.
More or less, yeah.
Let me know when it's been 10 minutes.
All right. So that I'm going to toss over to our zombie friends. Are the zombie friends waiting 10 minutes before they open the door, or are they?
No, they're going right for it. They don't know patience.
They are. Yes, you each have 3 healing potions, and 3 zombies. What are you telling them to do? They have now somewhat picked doors. It was sort of a pick a door, no response. Move to the closest door. They found something. What you got?
Open the door.
All right. You give that command to all the zombies.
Yes.
The zombies open all 3 of the doors. Boy, howdy, can they open doors. Door number 1 opens. Door number 2 opens. Come on, door number 2. You're embarrassing me.
Perhaps it was door number 3 that opened.
Yeah, no, it could be any number of doors. The doors open. And as the doors open, the 4-armed gargoyles move forward to attack.
Close the doors! Close the doors!
The doors quickly closed! But the gargoyles still seem intent.
Oh, goodness.
On moving towards you.
So that was an incorrect response. 4. I only opened 3.
8
That seems...
gargoyles.
Oh, that seems disproportionate.
That does seem like a strange number.
That does not seem like punishment fit the crime.
This is a nice room though. Pretty chill.
Not anymore.
Give me those initiatives.
Huh. Fragile.
I guess I can put my initiative breaker on there, the tiebreaker.
Giant statues made of stone, despite having 4 arms, unsurprisingly slow.
Good enough.
Don't think my zombies shall last long against these fiends.
They may or may not. So let's start finding out what happens. Pift, the goblin that dropped. You see people futzing about with doors, raising the ire of some 4-armed gargoyles. What do you do?
Well, I see them, so I can attack them.
Yeah, they're like, so they go from statue, like, hey, no, we were just playing freeze, roar.
Well, what would Piff do? It's called hit and run.
Hit and run.
He would die protecting Rot.
He would die protecting Rot. So, Piff, if you take 1 step forward, knowing that you would have to go into the room to attack anything, you should be able to see the rest of the gargoyles. Actually, you might already be able to see because I can't tell what you guys can see right now. There you go.
The entire damn room.
Awesome. You run up to face the gargoyle. What would Piff do indeed? WWPD. Please go ahead and roll me an attack. A 15 will meet and beat the armor class of the 4-armed gargoyle, dealing 8 points of magical slash damage. 24 also a hit. An additional 12 for 20. Chipping away at the stone of the gargoyle.
So, bonus action, disengage.
Bonus action, disengage. We out. And where you moving to?
That's what I'm wondering.
You moved 20. You got 10.
I'm gonna go join the Shield. Shield, it's your turn.
Calling forth the zombies. Pift strikes and runs. Meeks, it comes around to you. What are you up to?
Okay, Meek is going to. Sorry. Meek is going to go there. So that's 5, 10. So that's 15 feet. Yep. Let's attack him. Raging, of course.
Rage.
I will make my hunter's mark.
Ooh, and the hunter's mark.
Yeah, why not?
All right, bonus action. Well, wait, you can't both rage and hunter's mark, so it's got to be one or the other for the first round, because those are both bonus actions, I think.
Okay, so.
How long does your rage last?
1 minute, I think.
I'm going to say 1 minute has probably passed with you guys goofing around. So, rage or hunter's mark, which would you like?
Rage. I'll do rage first, then do hunter's mark as a bonus.
Rage indeed.
So, son of a bitch.
That is not going to hit. Also no. Is that the also no? Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Rolling like shit, dude.
I know.
We took a break. The dice forsook them.
Sorry to let the team get.
They have cooled down.
Sorry to let the team down.
Any additional movement, etc.?
Yeah, I'm gonna get the hell out of there. I'll go back to back with my zombie bro.
That's gonna invoke attack of opportunity.
I thought I could disengage.
Bonus action is rage.
Your bonus action was the rage.
Oh, never mind. I'm staying my ground then.
Stand in your ground. The goblins get brave when they're cornered.
Yeah, there you go.
Rot, it brings it round to you. What are you up to?
I will command zombies to find the closest fiend or closest opponent and strike. 1, 2, 3. Should I just roll independently or just make 3 of them? What do you think?
3 attacks will do top, lower left, lower right.
Okay, and you said they had swords. Can I ask them to sling with their swords?
It's still going to be a bash. They just don't have the dexterity anymore to put the blade in the right spot.
All right, bash, bash, bash.
The second, which will be the lower left, hits 4 points of bludgeoning damage as he blunks the hilt and shield into the gargoyle. The gargoyle seems only mildly annoyed by this.
All right, I'll ask Ekans to come back. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I guess move out of my room. I guess Ekans can go right here to protect me. And then I will I hope necrotic damage does something to these things. I'll ask this one here to make a necrotic save or a wisdom save. So I'll cast Toll of the Dead. Oh, goodness. Everything's making saves today.
Wise are the gargoyles. All they do is sit here all day in this beatific room contemplating the nature of life, the universe, and everything. 42 times a day they do that. Anything else you're doing there, Rod?
I will stick out my hand and hopefully catch a ride.
Tiddles, it comes round to you. What are you up to?
So, mechanics question.
Mm-hmm.
That gargoyle's engaged with that zombie. If I move up to it, is it effectively flanked?
No, you'd have to be, unless you have pack tactics, you have to be on the opposite side of it.
Gotcha. You know, I'm actually going to go help my other Gobbo friend.
What? Choosing goblins over zombies? The zombie union is pissed. What are you attacking with?
That's going to be my packed rapier.
All right, go ahead and roll that attack.
Question is... Yes, I will actually do this. I will use... Shiza! No, I won't use that.
No, you will not. Clonk right into the wall. Just not enough space between your Gobbo friend and the wall to squeak through. Any additional actions?
So that is bonus action. So yeah, that target is effectively cursed. So
That's a good recovery. Please go ahead and roll me damage.
14
14 points.
Bonus damage equal to my proficiency, which is an additional 4. And when the target dies, I regain 8 HP.
Okay. You have marked this creature.
So that was my action, bonus action, double attacks. I don't have free action. So
And a quick question: your packed
Yes.
rapier,
Yes.
is it just piercing or is it magical?
It's magical. It's magical.
It is magical.
Yeah.
No reason for that question at all.
It's resistant to non-magical, I know.
Why would the DM ask these things? But I think that's the bonus. That's the action. Any additional movement?
I don't have a disengage, so no.
Alrighty.
I'm going to
X
tough it out with my friend.
Brings it around to you, the best generation. What are you up to?
I mean, so we've seen what, 3, 4? Yeah, we've seen everybody else go, and I've seen nothing drop and nothing really crumble at all. I mean, does this one look even worried?
It looks phased, but not worried.
Where is the hunter's mark?
No hunter's mark has been declared at this point. He used his bonus action to rage.
Okay.
Next round, I use it.
I say, guys, I mean, we can still step out of here. Maybe back out of the room, reset it a little, kind of mentally, and then I will finish what I was doing.
High speed cast.
Yeah, and I will finish casting Detect Magic.
It's all kinds of magic. You see each of the pillars is magically enchanted. The room itself is enchanted with a magic aura. All of the statues are enchanted. And the Doom Vault itself, the whole place basically glows. So you have an abundance of magical information pouring into you. The immediate area, there is obviously an enchantment charm spell affecting this room. There is some abjuration magic as well, and then some, I think it's transmutation, but I'm going to say the wrong one, on the four-armed gargoyles.
Okay. The door that we came in and the door that some zombies pushed on, do those have different magics attached to them?
The doors all have magics attached to them. Those would actually be... Hang on, those might be a different type. Falls into the same abjuration school. So that is just part and parcel of the abjuration of this room.
Okay. That's 10. I can take exactly one more step. And yeah, that'll be it. Not seeing any real difference in the different types of magic. Nothing's really standing out. They'll be like, sorry guys, there's no off button. I think it's either leave or stick it out.
You are
We
not...
kill! I say we kill! Kill it all!
You are not seeing an off button. This brings around the activities of the gargoyles. Did I get everybody on the initiative? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I think I did. Gargoyles. Come here, buddies. Top right gargoyle attacking the zombie in front of it.
No, I don't think it's shan't.
It's gonna try. It first lashes out with its enormous, oversized, underbitey teeth.
Yes,
It
yes.
follows up.
Which one is this now?
Top left.
Gotcha. Yes, that does
17
damage.
Yep. 5 points of piercing damage. It's going to follow up with a rake of 2 of its claws.
Okay, hits.
It's going to follow up with a rake of the other side of the claws.
Oh, and that one meets. Wouldn't say
No,
these are
it
the
doesn't.
most-
Doesn't. You have
Yes.
chain armor on them.
Oh,
They do have chain armor on.
Oh.
So your normal zombie should be up to a what did it have?
I think chain is 13.
I want to say that's about right. Though, do you have the special effect where it also gives your proficiency bonus to the zombies? Armor class?
No, not to the AC.
Not to the AC. Okay, so then it's just going to be the chain mail or the chain shirt. So they currently have. They're not effectively using their shield, and they are not effectively having any dexterity. But they do have a 13 armor class.
Oh, sweet. All right. Well, rock on.
So that'll actually only be 5 piercing damage to the zombie. Now, the 4-armed gargoyles close in on the zombie in the lower left. They do have advantage now.
That's probably
They
not good.
lead with the bite. 18 for 7. They follow up with the first set of claws. 16 for 6. The second set of claws. 17 for 4.
Sure.
Zombie still standing?
Yep.
From the gargoyle south of it, the bite. 24 for 11.
Okay.
Some hardy zombies. The claws. 13 for 4.
So it meets beats. However,
Beats.
I'll think it comes back to life with 1 at 1.
Did Constitution saving throw?
Oh, that's right. I have to do it. It
Yep.
meets like above a 5.
It would have to be, I believe it's 10 plus the damage. You should have the zombie sheet.
Yeah, I closed out, unfortunately.
That's all right.
Zombie. There we go. All right. It must make a con save. DC of 5 plus the damage taken.
5 plus the damage taken, so con of 9, I think. Yep.
And zombie have a +3 to con.
Go, zombie.
Yeah.
Makes it. Second set of claws comes round. 21 for 5. Con shave versus 10. Zombie
Oh.
crumbles. Necrotic energies dispersed.
Ooh.
Bye, zombie. That is 3 of 8 gargoyles. One moves forward. Sees the little snake.
Ekans!
Ekans, a bite. 14.
Yes.
4 piercing damage. He does have, I think, 5 temp.
No, Ekans.
So the claws come round. 9.
No. Does not hit it.
22.
Poof goes Ekans.
Poof goes Ekans. The gargoyles. How far can they go? Oh, wow, they can go real far.
I am not comfortable with this.
Launch themselves forward. Their
I bet
great
they do.
stone wings flapping as they take flight and land, striking at Rot.
Stop it, please.
The bite attack. 17.
I think I shall just get this over with and cast shield.
All right. The 2 claws.
No. No. They do not hit.
They do not hit. Make sure I can do this. He makes it. X. The bite. Ooh, 23. 6 points of damage to X, unless he's got a
Ow.
ridiculous armor class. Anything you got to save you?
No.
All right, the claws. 10, I don't think. 10, I don't think.
No.
But still, that first bite. Nom nom. Meeks. You're duking it out. A
Bring
bite
it.
and 2 claws.
Bring it. Oh yeah, that got me. It's only 7. No bad. No biggie.
The claw. 10, probably not. 14?
No, that's it.
All right. And then final zombie in the lower right. The first bite.
Don't forget that damage is halved since you're raging.
20.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, to get you. Yeah, take that. That's gonna miss. And a 15. So 9 points to the zombie in the lower right. And with that, the brutal assault of the 4-armed gargoyles comes to an end. Pift. Comes back to you. What you up to?
So bonus action. I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark.
Okay. And which one are you putting it on?
Sorry.
Which one are you putting it on?
This
That one
one?
right there? Okay, absolutely.
Move there.
You do have the advantage.
I'm gonna attack that gargoyle in front of me.
Please attack with advantage. Yes, sir. 22 will definitely hit. Please roll me damage with the Hunter's Mark.
What is it? A D8, I believe, right?
That sounds right.
I think it depends on your level.
Let me put the spell down there.
D6.
D6, please, then.
That
Nice
works.
follow-up. Absolutely. You take a good chip off of it, but it's still up and standing.
No, I still got a second attack.
I thought you might. $23 does hit. 8 additional points of damage, and please give me that Hunter's Mark one more time. Or is it only first attack? Oh, yep, absolutely. And a 6.
I'd like to point out also
13.
I'd like to point out to my compadres.
Yep.
This. So if you're within 10 feet of me, you get +2 to your saving throws.
Okay. He's like, hey, everybody come near me. Right after everybody ran away from him. But that brings us around to Meeks. Meeks, gargoyle in front of you. He
Okay.
scarred you.
Bonus action. I'll make my Hunter's Mark.
Yep.
And here we go. 17.
17 will hit the 4-armed gargoyle.
All right. So, not magical though.
30.
26 plus 2.
Yeah.
Wait,
So
what?
28.
28 non-magical damage.
Okay, 28 non-magical damage. Got it. Which becomes...
That's an absurd amount of damage, though.
yeah. Yes.
And another one.
And another one. 15 will meet and beat the armor class of the 4-armed gargoyle. Please roll damage.
All right, here we go.
Another 30. Jeez.
30.
Huge chunks falling away, but not as much as you would have hoped.
Alright.
It is
Man,
still
if you
flat.
attacked recklessly, you'd be getting all of that, man.
Yeah, next round. I'm still reading up in the sheet too, so
There you go.
stay my ground.
Rot comes back around to you. What are you up to?
So I'd like to pose a question to my fellows here. I have this spell I was saving for a rainy day, and I just want to know if they think it's pouring or not. So, guys, do you think we're in for it, or do we stand a
Nah.
chance?
I think we stand a chance.
I think we're good.
I say we kill it all.
Right. Noted. I'd like to disengage
Okay.
and run away.
You disengage and run away. The circular area is up at the moment.
Yes. Everything seems to be making its wisdom throw, which I don't particularly like.
Those fiends.
Yes, I think I'll cast a protective spell, mirror image.
Okay.
You know what's great about me? There's so many of them. Me.
It's all about the use.
And then of course I'll instruct my fine young zombies to attack.
Make their slams, please. Upper right, then lower left.
Oh, that's right. There's only 2 now, huh?
There are only 2, but one of them does do a point of damage.
Right. All right, meat and
The other
shield.
does not.
Hold fast.
Do a good job, guys. Do a good job.
I believe that's my turn.
All right, Tiddles, it comes round to you. There are a plethora of rots. What are you up to?
I am going to continue smashing on the gargoyle in front of me.
Please do so.
And crits happen on a 19.
Crits happen on a 19.
Let me make sure I have... Yeah, I'm just going to use the... that. Ooh, so close. And so 21 hits.
21 certainly hits.
Does he get the hunter's mark?
Ooh, that 20 damage.
Wow, 20 points of damage. He does not get the
It
hunter's
is
mark.
magical.
Your own, and it is magical. You rend the stone asunder. The hole in its chest crackles, spreads. It falls to pieces on the floor. That is no longer a statue. That's a pile of rubble.
So I regain 8 HP.
You regain 8 HP.
And that is the only time I can use that. Let's see. 30 feet? 30 feet? 30. Ooh. Yes. Yes, I shall. High on my kill, I move up to flank the other 4-armed gargoyle.
Sir Robin bravely ran away. X.
Hold on, I'm still got attacks and stuff.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I only attacked once.
I am such a bad person. Go ahead.
Okay, so Packed Rapier at advantage.
Yes, sir.
And actually, no, I did not take that as a spell. Shame on me. Packed Rapier.
25 is certainly a hit. Is that a 9? Oh, you didn't mark it yet. So yes, 25 hits. Please roll damage.
Yep. 10 piercing. Magical.
Damage. Crack.
Let's see. Trying to look at health bars. I don't see Rot's health bar, so...
Yeah, there's a lot of rot up there.
Yeah, there is a lot of rot up there.
Me. I'm not doing great. I'm about 30 down. Give or take 30.
Well, I could bonus action gauge, but that won't do me any good. Let me take a look at how many spell slots I have. I know I am down 1 second level. 2 seconds, actually. Yeah, I'll give Rot a healing word at 3rd.
Okay.
Oh. Cheerio.
For 16.
Better than rotting flesh.
Well, let's not jump to any conclusions off that.
I think Piff's drinking too much salt water in his days on the sea.
How many days were you at sea exactly? That was action, bonus action. Any additional?
Yeah, I keep forgetting about my damn maneuvers, my flourishes. You know what? No, I'll stay where I'm at. I won't burn another bardic inspiration dice yet.
Aren't you dashing?
Next, it comes round to you. A flanked gargoyle now in front of you. Weapons have been pinging off them. What are you doing?
Oh, it's adorable. Flanked, like I'm going to make a melee attack.
I
Adorable.
feel you want to be doing this.
No, actually, I will do the opposite. I will step away without disengaging.
Okay, that's going to invite an attack of opportunity.
How ungoblin of you.
From the enormous four-armed creature. It rakes at you with claws. Oh, 22?
Yeah, 22 will do it.
A
8
goblin
slashing damage.
Don't you wish you were a goblin now?
Yeah, a little. Only just a little. 10.
Membership does have its benefit.
All right, before I move all 30 of my feet.
Hey now.
Here.
Technically, I'm all in
make
one
a
space.
sphere here, and I will ram it into this gargoyle right here.
Okay.
So that the sphere stays here. And then I will move my full... God damn it, Rod.
Crap, I can't think. There. Okay, that's what I'm gonna hit that.
Who likes to play the 3-card ante?
And which one did we just ram that one into?
The one next to Tittles.
The one next to Okay. And go ahead and give me the roll. There we go.
Woo!
That is a solid roll. Let's see how the dex fares for the gargoyles. Not so awesome, but it does do a little bit of damage. X, anything more from you?
No.
All right.
No.
So some things are gonna happen. Starting with the gargoyle in the lower right-hand corner against the zombie. He will attempt to bite and claw. Bite, claw, claw. All of those are gonna hit. 5 more, 7 more, 6 more. Is he get him below 0?
Oh, is this towards the zombie?
To the zombie. Lower right-hand corner.
Lower right. Pardon me. I was spacing off. All of them hit. Oh, goodness. 13, that's 18?
That'll be 18, yes.
Yeah, he's still alive and kicking.
Alive and kicking. Upper left zombie versus gargoyle action. The bite and the 2 claws. Bite, claw, claw.
Oh, it's getting confusing here.
That's a hit and a hit and a hit.
18.
18 points of damage again.
Oh, he's not looking too good.
No. And now things are going to happen. A gargoyle is going to move out of the heat.
And into the fire? Was that what you were going to say?
And he's going to focus on the goblin that dropped. He's going to bite, claw, claw. Bite, claw, claw.
Miss.
All the misses. The other gargoyle steps forward, now with advantage. Triumphant, this gargoyle. Bite, claw, claw. Let's see what he's got here. Bite, claw, claw. 18, no, 20?
20 will hit.
20, and a 23 will hit. 12 points.
Oh, actually, you know what? Wait a second. I'm confusing character. Yes. 20 will hit and 23 will hit.
Okay. 12 points of slashing damage as his claws rake on you.
I'll use my reaction
okay.
to give Piffed my arcane shield on the first strike for the 8.
Okay.
So my shield will take 8 instead of Piffed.
You got it. Shield takes 8 damage, leaving Piffed only 4 he has to deal with. And that's that. That one. And 1d2. 1 is up. 2 is right. 1 is up. Zombie. Now, with advantage. Bite, claw, claw. Bite, claw, claw. 7 more, and then 5 more. Does the 7 get him negative?
7 does.
Okay, go ahead and give me that Constitution versus a 12.
Yes. Aren't you special?
We have all the attacks.
Of course you do. Alright, con.
Ooh, that's a good one. 5 more follows up a second later, needing a con versus 10. Ooh, that won't do.
Well, there he goes.
But those zombies have sucked up an enormous amount of damage. That leaves me with one more gargoyle to move around with. And he can get just about everywhere. Where's he going to go? 1, 2, 3. Nope. Yeah.
Seems as if there is a whole party of gargoyles here.
There are. And
I think I shall do something about this. So we're still feeling good, chaps? Yes?
That's a
I
good
think so.
fight.
Yeah, we're good.
Tittles, did I attack you with the goblins, with the
I can push the button.
gargoyles yet? No, I didn't.
Yes, you totally did.
No, I'm pretty sure I didn't.
You totally did.
I'm 100% sure I did not. Because
Then
otherwise
why
I
did you ask?
Because I'm a bad person. So they're going to end up there and there. Only one of them is going to have the advantage on the attacks, and that'll be the second one. The first one attacks. Standard attack. Bite, claw, claw. Bite, claw, claw.
Hit, miss, miss.
Hit, miss, miss. 8 points of piercing damage to you. The second makes its attacks now with advantage. Bite, claw, claw.
Hold on.
14, 21, 17.
Miss, hit, miss. So 7.
7 more damage. The gargoyles seem disheartened.
It feels like you attacked too many gargoyles, man.
Nope. There's a lot of gargoyles. And they each have 3 attacks. But Piffed, it comes around to you now. Gargoyles to the right of you. Gargoyles to the left. What you up to?
I wanna get advantage without getting an attack of opportunity.
You can want a lot of things.
That's called bonus action disengage.
Yeah, bonus action disengage will help.
Yeah. Bonus action disengage.
Yep.
And I'll try to move in a sense.
If you move here, you can have advantage on 2 gargoyles.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
And it gives your favorite Tittles
Ooh.
advantage on top gargoyle.
No, I don't have many area of effect spells. Fortunate.
I do.
Bravely, he rushes in between the gargoyles. Which are you attacking? Up or lower? Lower. You got it? Go ahead and roll me the attacks. With advantage. 14 will miss the gargoyle. A 15 will hit. But man, you're skimming close. Please roll me damage. 10 points of magical damage to the gargoyle. Another chip flies off the stony body. That was a bonus action. That was an action. Any additional movement?
Can't really. I'm going to get attack shit if I do that.
All right. Well, no, you're disengaged. You're disengaged, so you can move. It would just take away the advantage of the other people.
Yeah, I thought disengage actually drops away as soon as you attack again.
Does it?
Does it? I thought it lasted the turn. Since creatures cannot do it the turn.
Yeah, I think it lasts the whole turn once you do it.
Then I have a DM who played that right.
So we're going to pretend it lasts the whole turn for now. We'll look that one up later. Any movement you want to do?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
God damn.
Well, it doesn't matter. They can reach me anyway.
They can pretty much reach you anywhere.
No, I'll stay here.
You got it. That brings us round to Meeks. Meeks, Shattered Gargoyle lies before you. What you doing?
All right, I'm gonna move up right. I'll move up right here.
Oh, I think you're going to have advantage on whatever you're doing.
Yep, and I'm attacking recklessly, so he'll have advantage on me next time. But
if you already have advantage, why are you attacking recklessly?
Reckless attacks give you advantage when you don't have it otherwise.
Yeah, but next round he will have advantage on me.
No, he's saying you don't have to take recklessly because you already
That's
have
right.
it.
You're right. Okay, yes.
Yeah, unless it gives you some other benefit.
Sorry.
Oh, no, totally.
I spaced out there. Okay, here we go.
You flanked the
I'm also
trapper.
moving my hunter bonus action, moving my hunter's mark to this guy as well.
Wah, wah.
All right, here we go. Damn it.
12 is not going to do it.
Yeah, I know. Oh,
I
jeez.
know.
Screw you, Roll20.
It's been a roller coaster with Roll20 this week. Meeks, that was the bonus. That was the action. Any additional movement?
That's it.
That's it. Brings us round
Sure,
to
it doesn't
Rock.
feel the same with real dice.
Yeah, you
Real
can't
dice, you
throw
can throw
Roll20
away.
as far as you throw a real die.
Yes, you can throw real dice away.
What do we got going on there, all for you?
I do not like being in this position. And they don't want me to push the panic button. I get it.
But you have the advantage.
Advantage on what? I think I shall disengage.
You could stab the gnome.
Yes, for not being a goblin.
Pass.
10, 15, 20.
Did you take a disengage, I heard?
I did.
Okay.
25. I'll spread myself thin there. And I think, Titus is doing a good job. I don't really care for the gnome. Does one of you feel like being a great ape?
What?
Does any of you feel like being a great ape? Meeks? Tiddles?
Oh.
No?
Oh.
I'm down. I'm down to clown.
Do you think that a great ape will hit more than me?
So Meeks is then turned into a huge ape. I've not seen dinosaurs in my day.
So here's a fun question. Could you do that on one of your Zombros down there?
Oh, I guess I could have.
Yeah, it's probably a better option.
Yes, but I don't know if it's in range. Let's see.
60 feet, yeah.
Oh, yes. Okay, so zombie. There you go. He's a willing creature. I'm willing it.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
Let's push some buttons here.
Yes.
Casey's like, Jesus, is this legal?
It happened. I'll worry about that later. That's for the replay. Giant ape. Who am I giving that to? I'm giving that to
Right.
I have a whole menagerie at my disposal. Guess I should be happy that I didn't push the panic button yet.
Roar. Just pound. I don't believe the zombies have attacked yet.
No, they have not.
Oh, this is good.
So I have a great ape in front of him.
You do have a great ape in front of him. Well, he's a pretty good ape. We'll see if he's a great ape.
Oh, there he is. Gosh, I have so many sheets open now.
I'm sure it actually blocks the hole too. It can't say escape now.
Okay, he has multiple attacks, which is nice. Two fist attacks.
Giant ape is the one where you were going for, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's see. What's the CR? Yes, sure. That's it.
That's the one.
Fist.
Surprisingly, both hit.
Shocking, I'm sure. 22 and 25. Do you like that?
Big pieces of stone split off. Though the ape does do a little handshaking. Despite being magically turned into a giant ape, it is just a regular old giant ape when attacking.
Yes, the run-of-the-mill giant apes.
He's just, he's here.
That completes my turn.
There we go. Tittles comes around to you. What you got?
That's what I got. Yeah. Piff, I'm moving you for a second. I'm seeing how injured that gargoyle is.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm going.
As the dropping glove.
And I'm going to move myself. That bottom guy's barely hurt at all. Yeah, so I will pound on the top guy a little more since he's already injured.
Swing away, sir.
18?
18 will hit.
For 10?
10 damage hurts. Not enough to take him down, though.
Yes. 30.
Yeah, that does hit, too.
For 14. And I am also going to use one of my flourishes. I'm going to use my defensive flourish, which means I roll a d8.
Mm-hmm.
That damage is also applied. And my AC is now 24 until the start of my next.
That d8 is a damage die, correct?
That is a damage die.
Please roll it one more time, then. That was a crit.
Ooh. Ooh. Question, does that mean that the second d8 also gets applied to my AC?
All dice that you
No,
roll.
does not double up on your AC.
Okay. Well, either way, my AC is 24 until the start of my next turn.
That's a handy dandy number. So that's going to be a additional 8 off. Looking rather ragged and jagged, but still standing. X.
X gonna give it to you.
We're gonna go ahead and. No, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm fine. I don't have bonus actions that I want to use.
Oh, go ahead. Yep.
We're gonna go ahead and make all of this difficult terrain, but also.
Oh dear. 4 gargoyles suddenly need to make dexterity saving throws, it seems. 1 and 2 and 3. Sorry, 3 gargoyles. 1 and 2 and 3. The first of which passes, takes half damage for 26.
13.
Which is 13. That is bludgeoning, but it is magic, so he takes all 13. The other 2 take the full 26. They are displeased with you, magic sir.
Yeah, well, they can get a line.
They're thinking about it. Movement, bonus actions, etc. Oh, they're really happy with you right there.
Well, they can continue to be, and then I'll slam this orb into this guy.
You meanie. Flaming Sphere,
yeah.
DC 17 for 2.
Oh yeah, killing it.
Absolutely crushing it. It does do its damage, though.
And then 10.
Is that an attack of opportunity?
Yep.
Yes or no?
Yep.
Yep. He takes his claw swipe. 20 for 6.
You got it. 15. And I'm good.
Okie doke. That's going to bring up the activities of a bunch of gargoyles. Now, these gargoyles, that just makes difficult terrain, so half movement, correct?
Yep.
All right. They got a lot of movement, though. And They're going to come down. X, the one directly across from you, a bite and 2 claws. 18, 13, 16. Any scratch you?
I'm checking right now what I'm going to cast Shield as a reaction, and
Okay.
none of them will hit me.
None of them hit you. Gargoyle directly across from Pift takes its attacks, bite and 2 claws. The 6 a miss, Pift a 20.
20 hits.
All right, 3 slashing damage for you. It's these gargoyles' birthday. They come down and start attacking the numerous targets. The first bite attack.
I'm just rolling that so I can read the spell, because I know I'm going to need it.
The first bite attack is going to hit something.
Jesus.
Yes.
So one goes poof, I think, right?
Actually, you're gonna roll. You're gonna roll to find out what it hits.
Yeah, to see if it hits me or not.
Roll a d20, please.
D20, 3 duplicates, 6 or higher is what I'm looking for. Yes.
That is a 6 or higher. That is a poofed 1. A claw attack. A 10's probably gonna miss everything.
Yes, it misses.
Yep. The second claw attack. 17's probably gonna make something go poofed, possibly.
I think that meets my AC. No, it does not. I have a shield.
Please roll me a d20 to see if it hits a duplicate instead of you.
It has to meet my AC, I thought.
If you have 3 visitors.
No, a duplicate's AC, it's 10 plus my dex modifier.
Yep. So you roll the d20 to see what it would try and hit, and then we see whether it hits.
So you wanted to
hit me
low.
this time, yes.
Yes. Below an 8.
Oh, another duplicate pops.
Indeed.
The second gargoyle, looking rather upset that it does not have so many duplicates, and I'll move them around to the right spot in a second, goes to bite. Roll me a d20.
You're a meanie, Mr. DM.
Duplicate.
Third one goes poof.
Last duplicate goes. Those duplicates held up well, though. I think the 2 last claw attacks are just to you. 18 and a 17.
4 hits. All right.
Now we come round to the gargoyles on either side of Mr. Tittles. They are going to take their attacks, both sets, with advantage. A bite and 2 claws. A bite and 2 claws. Crap. A 23 hit?
23 does not.
Does not. The 24, I think, may.
Meets. It meets.
So on the crit, he does 9 points of slashing damage. The gargoyle from below trying the same with advantage again. The bite and 2 claws. Ooh.
Another 10.
Gives you the 10.
Ooh, okay.
Gargoyle. Giant ape versus gargoyle. Bite and 2 claws. I'm going to guess the 9 probably misses.
I think the 11 might miss as well.
How good's a giant ape's AC?
My guess would be around 12.
It is exactly 12.
It was 12, so you did 6 damage to him.
6 damage to the giant ape. Go ahead and mark off 1 pixel, would you? And Pift, it comes back round to you. Defensive people are being defensive, but what are you doing, Mr. Offensive?
I got a question for you. My Hunter's Mark, can I only move it when the creature goes down to 0?
Yes.
I believe that's correct.
I'm gonna attack the thing that's in between me and Tittles.
Okay. Yep. Attacking with advantage. This one looks pretty beat. So you may be able to destroy it, perhaps.
Oh yeah, that's a crit.
That's the way to go about it. Yes, sir.
18 magic damage.
18 magic damage. You reduce it to a pile of rubble. It crumbles and falls.
Second attack is going for the one. Oh, actually, let me revise this. I'm gonna take my bonus action disengage.
Okay.
I'm gonna move there.
Okay, so you ran around. Yep.
And I'm gonna attack the one that has my hunter's mark on it with advantage because I'm.
Yes, sir. Flanked and huntered.
22 hit.
22 does hit. Please roll me damage with the hunter's mark.
8.
Plus a d6.
Jesus, 1.
A lot of damage, but not quite enough to crumple this gargoyle. It remains standing. Any additional movement? It's rather warm where you are right now.
Yeah. I'm gonna move back to the position that I was, actually. Right there.
Okay. Gargoyle looks a little confused by this endeavor, but it took damage, so fair it is. Rot, that brings it around to you. What are you up to?
Yes, I shall do a tactical retreat.
A tactical retreat.
Yes, yes. It's something the goblins are good at.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
I will.
master tactics.
Yes, yes. It is a master of. It's definitely a tactic. It's legitimate.
And I assume that was a bonus disengage?
Yes, of
Okay.
course.
What else would there be?
Is this one down?
That one is still standing. It is Hunter's Marked, is what that emblem is. And actually, he looks to be in rather good condition.
But it has taken a damage, right?
He has taken a scratch.
Sure. So I'll just do my Toll of the Dead on it. Please make a Wisdom saving throw.
These have been some wise and sage gargoyles, but I really don't think my luck can hold up.
Nope.
Please roll me the D12, I believe.
2d12.
2D12.
It is not a fixed spell. Take that,
Necrosis
Eldritch
eats
Blast.
away. Moss grows, stone crumbles. Anything else that you got going on?
So I use my bonus action normally to control my zombies, but seeing as this Grape 8 is now here, does it get its own turn?
I'm going to say it's still got the mind of a zombie, so you still got to tell it what to do.
Well, his last command was attack the gargoyle.
I think you're going to have to tell it each round.
Yes. Generally, I have to tell it each round.
Yep. So I think this round it will just kind of stand there drooling on the gargoyle.
Fair enough. That's my whole turn.
You got it.
Please don't kill me.
That does bring us to Tittles. Tittles, sir, what are you up to?
I got a gargoyle to the south of me.
You do have a gargoyle to the south of you, and he is sandwiched between you and Meeks.
21.
21 will hit.
13.
Is quite a scratch. Though this one was looking rather intact up until a few moments ago.
23.
Does hit.
13.
Still chipping away at it.
Give me one moment. Bonus action.
Yep.
Healing word on myself at, we'll say second level.
Okay.
So I regain 10.
You got it. Any additional movement?
No, I'm not flanked. I'm happy where I'm at.
Indeed you are, sir. X, it comes round to you.
There are a lot less things dead by now than I was expecting there to be dead by now.
These are
This
tough
is
fellas.
unsettling.
We haven't been focusing fire as well as we should have been.
I'll move this guy here, and then we'll bash it into the one with the mark.
All right. Bash away, sir.
Please, not a 2. Hey, that's not a 2.
That is not a 2. And that is not a save. And
bonus reaction, I'm going to move my hunter's mark if it's dead.
I think you can only do that as a bonus action on your turn.
Yeah.
Check in that one. But yes, it does fall to pieces. The
you're
cracks
right.
that you have made expand as it is heated, and ka-chock, it pops. Action.
Yay. Well, it's not going to be a cheer. Yeah, let's just go ahead and try to shock and grasp this guy.
The
There
fuck?
you go.
Ow.
It was a victory. Oh, was it really loud? Sorry. But yes, that does hit. 7 points of damage.
For a second, I thought it was in Final Fantasy.
And any additional movement action? No. Lit out of there. That's going to invite an attack of opportunity.
No, shock and grasp.
Oh, no, it doesn't. Never
Good
mind.
shit.
Let's see here.
I don't
That's
know
the sound a
does
goblin
does
would
it look like that electricity actually does anything to the gargoyle?
The electricity.
This is lightning damage, and that's a rock. And I mean,
This
anybody
isn't
who got the
Pokemon,
Rackets reference, so
This isn't Pokemon.
Well, this is a special kind of rock. It's kind of damp. You superheat the water inside with the plasma you apply, therefore expanding, creating steam, bursting out the surface cracks, creating fractures that go deeper into the creature. It doesn't like it at all, though I'm not sure the science actually holds up.
no, that's known science. That's
it's
known
like,
science for sure.
Looking down his face like, and things start to happen. The first thing to the lower right.
Hey, Casey. I don't think I want this round.
You don't want this round?
I don't think he went.
Oh,
I don't think I went.
Wait, where you at? No, you're there. Didn't you go under?
can
No,
attest.
he did not.
I went right to me.
Yeah.
I'm a bad person, and you need to tell me that sooner. So, Meeks, let's see what happened a few seconds ago in our rewind the time scenario.
Can you put the turn order in order? Is that possible, or can you do that or no?
Oh wait, how did it get out of order?
I think it is in order.
It is.
The bottom of the round is 9.
Yeah. So yeah, it is in order.
Okay. All right. I'll just make 2 attacks against Sky.
Yes, yes, please.
There you
With
go.
the advantage, absolutely.
Yep. 20.
20 does hit.
It's not magical.
It doesn't matter. 32. And divided by 2.
Yep.
That's still a boatload of damage. You shatter a piece of it off. It is barely holding together. Go ahead and roll that second attack.
Finish it off.
Oh, yes.
You just might, sir.
So it gets all that. So whatever that is, I'm assuming Craig's numbers are right.
33 plus 15, that is 48. Divided by
24.
2. Yikes.
I'm not sure that was all necessary, but it was beautiful.
God, if we were up against a dragon.
It actually exploded this time. I like it.
Jesus, dude.
Nicely done,
I
sir.
don't know if there's a feature where I take, because I'm a great weapon master, I take another attack on
You
a
actually
crit.
do. You do on a crit, or when you kill a creature, you get to take another attack as a bonus action.
So
But I'd have to move like here or something like that, right?
You would have to step up.
You have movement.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do it. Why not?
All right.
So I just get one melee attack, though, right?
Maybe you should try to kill the one that's already low in health. Just
where is it?
The one up, the upper one.
Oh, that guy. Yeah.
Right there.
I was planning to go there anyway next round. Okay, so boom.
Stepping up. 9's not going to do it, though.
Can I say I'm attacking recklessly? Never mind.
Even if you had, that wouldn't have quite made it.
That's fine.
So that was action, bonus action, and movement. Any additional movement you want to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna get to do this again next round.
No. I'm just gonna stay right there. I'm staying right there.
Pift, that brings it around to you. There is still a goblin.
Actually, it's the actual Gargoyles time.
Oh, it is the Gargoyles' turn. Oh, man, I'm so bad at this game.
Damn it, we could have wiped them all out.
Could have taken me apart, but
sorry,
somebody's honest. Somebody's honest. I know who it was.
It certainly isn't me.
All right, Meeks. I think that the gargoyles like the person that's closest to them. So they step to encircle you, give you that big old huggy
I knew
squeeze.
that was happening.
And that's going to be a round of bites and a round of claws, all with advantage. The first round, bite, claw, claw. At least I thought I was clicking the buttons. There they go. 17?
That's a hit, that's a hit, and that's a hit.
Okay, so that's going to be 17 points of damage.
Okay, divided by 2.
Hey, he gets it divided by 2. A follow-up set, bite, claw, claw. 10, no. 10, no. 17, probably.
Yes.
For 7 more. Divided that down to 3.
I will reaction my shield for the last 3 points on the shield to prevent that 3 points of damage.
Excellently done, Mr. Abjurer.
Thank you.
Gargoyle up here is going to step out of the warm spot, take his bite, claw, claw towards Pift. Bite, claw, claw. 20?
Hit, miss, hit.
You got it. 9 points of damage total for you. Down in the lower right-hand corner, Gargoyle on ape action. Got to go to the ape fights, folks. 23, I'm going to say probably a yes for 5 points of piercing. 12, no, they don't have advantage. Just 5 points of piercing damage to the giant ape. We just drool in there.
Hey, I got a question for you guys. Did I actually kill something here, or just bring them down?
Oh no, these are falling to pieces.
No. Did I kill something?
I don't think you have to kill it.
Well,
what's the
He
question?
gets temp HP. That's why.
I don't think you struck a killing blow, because that one died to the fire, to the ball of fire. I do not believe you have struck a killing blow yet. But it is your turn, so if you would like to remedy that by killing something, you certainly may.
Okay. Bonus action. Disengage.
Got it.
I'm gonna go right here.
Absolutely, attacking with advantage, sir. Uh, 21 will certainly hit. Please roll me damage. 13. Bringing it within an inch of its life, but still standing.
Second attack.
Yes, sir. 16 will hit. You will hit, yes. 13 damage reduces it to rubble. You have killed a thing.
Okay, so now I'm getting 5 HP back.
There you go. Is it 5 HP back or is it 5 temporary?
5 temporary.
Okay. Yep. So add that as temporary hit points, but they don't actually heal you. Piff the Goblin, any additional movement for you?
How does this work? Do I add it to my bar or what?
I typically add it to the blue circle. I use the blue circle for my temp HP.
Yep.
Same.
Thank you, guys.
Yep.
Sure.
So what we have left is a bunch of gargoyle.
So
Yeah, we only got a couple.
Yeah.
I'm going to scoot some gargoyle bodies out of the way here.
My question is, could I place myself to help somebody else? Not really. Actually, I could box that one in.
Yeah, might as well.
I'll box that one in.
All right. And that brings it round to Meeks. There's a fairly obvious target, but I'm going to ask you anyway. What you doing?
I think I'll attack.
Really?
Yeah. Move my hunter's mark to this guy as well. So let's see.
Indeed you do.
18.
19.
19 does hit.
So
29 divided by 2.
Yep.
And did you get your hunter's mark on there?
Yeah.
Okay, got it. 29 divided by 2 is math.
Yeah,
that
should
would
be in
14.
11's not going to
11's not going to do.
Son of a bitch. All right. This angers Meeks.
Rob, it'll bring it. Oh, sorry. Any additional? Anything else you got? That was a bonus.
Nah, that's it. I'm done.
All right, Rod. It brings it round to you.
Giant ape smash.
Giant ape does try and smash.
Fist.
Giant ape hits with the first of its fists for quite a bit. Too bad it is not a magical giant ape.
It's true, but, just giant ape is still nothing to shake a stick at.
It's also good to block a hole.
True. So that was a bonus action. What do we got for an action from it?
Yes. I think, just do, your typical... Well, let's do Firebolt at the gargoyle.
Firebolt. I'm
That's
sorry.
that's surrounded. Right
Which,
here.
that one. Yes. And yes, that does hit. And 14 does damage. And that is fire and magical fire at that. That gargoyle looks shaky, but still stable.
I will obscure myself behind this pillar.
Okie dokie. Tittles, round to you.
Yes. Rapier to the left of me.
That does hit to the left of you.
For 12.
That does damage to the left of you and reduces what was once a beautiful statue to a pile of rubbles.
Cool. Move 10 feet. Rapier to the north. Ooh,
Not
with the
so
crit
much
fail.
No. Excitable Tittles.
Let's see. Bonus actions. What do I have for bonus actions? I do believe that was actually an action. Yes, it is. What about that? I do believe that will be all.
All it is, X. Big old ape. Ooh, hey, look at that. Please go ahead and roll me that. As the flaming sphere. Ooh, that's a good one, too. Let's see how the Gargoyle Dex is doing today. Firebolt, not so awesome. But that's going to be 7 and then a whiff.
And then I'll hide behind the ape, because that's the most logical place to hide, is behind the ape.
I was actually very curious as to what that was, but now that I hear that, that does make a whole lot of sense. And that's going to bring us around to some 4-armed gargoyles, reduced in number to just 2. One takes a step away from the hot seat, makes its bite claw at Tittles.
That's a hit, miss.
Hit, miss. 4 piercing damage to you. To the giant ape. This gargoyle is pissed. It's been in the corner. Nobody puts baby in the corner. 17,
Except
16,
a giant
18.
ape.
Except for the giant ape. 11, 19 points of damage.
Sure. It seems that if he scratched his toenail.
All the pixels are lost.
So what was that total again?
12
plus 5.
No, he doesn't get the crit. It's 11.
No, not the crit yet.
It's 19 damage total.
19. I think he can spare that of his 151 remaining horse.
This gargoyle is not so much fighting as it's trying to dig its way through the ape to get out.
I don't see a sit attack.
Here is the next problem.
Smother.
You can't pass it through any fucking door. It's too fucking big.
I'm sure we can ask it to suck in. It'd be fun.
Poor gargoyle.
Sounds like my turn.
You're an ape. What are you gonna do, big boy? Sit on me? But Pift, it is your turn. What you doing over there?
Hopefully getting to the advantage. Yeah.
And I'm gonna attack.
I think you might. $21 will hit. Roll me the damage, sir.
And I'm gonna add also something to it.
Okay, what do you got? Ooh.
So that's a 24, yeah.
That is. Shaving away at the stone. It is still standing, though.
Yep, and you need to fix the text on that. It's medium or larger. Not larger, larger.
But I think you've got another attack in you. Uh-oh, did we kill him?
No, I was fixing it.
Oh, sorry.
There you go, feel better?
Yes.
That's
21 will
21
hit. Yes, absolutely does. 11
That's the
more
longest
damage.
glyph I've ever seen in my life.
I know, it's fantastic.
Shaving it away. Any additional action, bonus action?
Is it?
You s-
It's actually still alive.
It is still alive. It's got a few pixels left. It has not derezzed yet.
Think I'm gonna heal myself, actually.
All right.
Do I have anything to heal myself as a bonus action? That's the question.
That would be healing word.
Oh, are we out of combat?
Not yet.
Well, the one in the bottom
I
doesn't
do
count.
not have healing word.
Okay. That would
Do you
be
have
my
potion
only
you can
guess.
drink? You have
No,
three
no,
potions.
bonus action.
Can I use my lay on hand? Is that like an actual action or?
Lay on hands, I think, is an action.
Tis an action.
It's an action.
Okay, then even if I wanted to, I can't. So I'm staying right there.
Really like to heal yourself, but nothing going. Meeks, however, gets an opportunity to do stuff. What you doing, Meeks? What? No, you should go hit. No, you're not gonna hit.
Jeez.
Oh,
What's Meek's mods?
Oh.
Jesus, dude.
buddy.
7.
I don't know if he counts as flank.
We'll give him the count as the flank.
Okay, 27 divided by 2.
27 divided by 2 is...
Hanging on by a pixel?
is a pixel left.
I could tell by that laugh. I could tell
It's
by
a
that
pixel left.
Okay, hold on.
We got anything?
I'm going to use my... Yes.
I was gonna say, you got anything you can do to give him like one more?
Yes. I have this thing. Really small.
That will do it. He
Alright,
is
boom.
rubble. Well done, sir. Behind the ape, another gargoyle, looking frustrated. We'll take over to Rot. Rot, what you got there?
Well, considering the giant ape is already on one of the pillars, can I get him to move through a pillar like that?
He can squeeze.
Sure. So let's make the attacks first.
Okay.
I just want to give everyone an equal opportunity. You know,
Tiddles can't get it over there.
fist. Ooh.
Not so much.
Ooh.
Oh dear.
Well, it's
He
the way
knew,
it goes.
you confused him. You're like attack and move, and he just started walking away as he was swinging.
Well, perhaps it's not best that he move then. We can coordinate this better, I think.
Okay.
Is it possible that I can see past the giant ape?
You can. You can even shoot through it if you choose to.
That is the plan.
It would have a +4 to its armor class. If you miss by that +4, then you would hit your 8.
Well, I'm going to make it roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, then it does not have any sort of advantage there. Forearm gargoyle, wisdom saving throw, not so much.
Can have
Takes a chunk of
9 for its
damage.
troubles.
Wearing away at it. Any additional action, bonus action, etc.?
No, I think I'll join Excelsior here and hiding behind the...
How civilized. Tiddles. How you doing, buddy? It's warm where you're standing. You're going to want to move.
Of course I'm going to want to move.
Of course.
Besides, I have no reason to stay over here.
Well, marshmallows.
Gargoyle marshmallows? That sounds like it'd break my teeth.
You'll never know until you try.
Anyhow, move my full 30 feet.
30 feet! Hi, ape.
And give me one moment. I cannot move the ape, so I cannot see how much health that thing has.
It is...
Okay, that much.
that much.
You know what? Yes. I'm going to do this. Just because I'm an asshole.
I believe in the you that believes in me.
Haha. Your mother smelled of elderberries.
Uh-oh. Oh.
DC 17 wisdom save, or it takes 6 psychic.
What? You're gonna make fun of a 4-armed gargoyle? He tries so hard. Not hard enough.
And
Does
it
that
has
also give
disadvantage.
I thought it might.
Yeah.
Alrighty. He's looking pretty well wrecked, but still standing. Unfortunately, he's also the only target in the room. Tiddles, does that finish it up for you?
Yes, it does.
All right, X. There's a big hairy ape in the way, but between the legs, you can see what could be a target.
Man, that guy's really, really jammed up close to it. So I'm going to shoot a acid splash, and I'm going to shoot it at the very back wall where that thing's stuck.
Okay.
So no acid on the ape, and there's all acid on the gargoyle.
All the acid on the gargoyle, and that's a pretty good splash, too. That's not a very dexterous gargoyle. He's been jammed in there way too long. Still cohesive, though. Any additional bonus action, etc.?
I'm going to make the sphere dance in a circle.
Okay. Dancy, dancy sphere. You start toasting some of the stone. It does not burn. That brings up the 4-armed gargoyle. The 4-armed gargoyle desperately struggling, biting, clawing. Please let me out, sir.
Ha! That first one's disadvantage.
That first one is disadvantage. 9, 6, the 12 hits 4 slashing damage.
That's it? 4?
That's it, 4.
That is it.
Jeez.
Piffed, it brings it round to you.
Why are we doing this? Can we just end combat?
I'm just
Come on.
like 6 hit points. Just somebody hit it.
Come on. Let's just end this.
Just do this.
Piff, just go up to it. Eldritch Blast.
Anything.
Eldritch Blast. I got that Eldritch Blast, and that's
Yeah, just hit it.
And is that cantrip?
Yes.
Yep. Yeah, it's free. You can do that all day, all night.
Provided you have an action. Though I don't think that's going to hit.
That is not going to hit. But we will drop out of turn order as you guys just take turns pounding on it. And it takes you a lot longer than you might think.
No, because Tiddles is just going to viciously
yes,
mock it a lot until it dies.
you have dispatched all of the gargoyles in the room. It is safe once more. Giant ape starts swinging around.
Can I have the giant ape start breaking the statues?
You can have the giant ape attempt to break the statues.
It will attempt to break a statue.
Giant ape, please roll me a strength check.
Okay. Before he does that, I'm moving out of the room.
I actually want to ask, because we have 2 keys, right?
You do have 2 keys.
Only one of them was keyed to open this thing?
Only one of them was currently keyed. You can touch the keys together and give them a quick rub, and then they will both have each other's codes if you choose.
Oh,
yeah, can I combine
They will have
keys?
both codes?
I'm going to touch keys.
Ooh.
All right, you do your key rubbing. Please give me an Arcana check.
Wait, we still need the other cycle.
So,
Don't we?
so the keys will now be able to open both sets of doors. You are cloning the key codes.
So it's going to keep the old one and the new one, or it's just going to keep the new one?
They will both have old and new, and that is enough to make the clone. Yep.
Rod, can you help me combine these keys together?
I just did. Yes.
Help me. Yes. Thank you for helping me.
No, I'm the one that did it. You filthy gnome.
I will do it. Thank you.
You did nothing, and you knew it.
As he keeps making fun of me, I keep casting non-detection.
Gnomes are so silly.
All right. So we will wrap on that. Thank you guys for playing in the Doom Vault. Please mark down on your character sheets clearing 2 rooms
3
for these characters. 3. What, 3?
Yeah, the first room with the vines.
No, you didn't clear that one.
That counts.
Cleared.
Nope, that counts.
It does
It
not.
counts because I was there.
If you were there for the first time, yes, but you don't get double credit unless it's restocked, and that one was not restocked.
Ooh, fun question.
Yep.
Everybody in the party, do you want to take a long rest?
Sure.
No, I mean I could just do tiny hut if that's what we really wanted.
That's
to do.
why I was asking.
Yes.
I can do that.
So I will hold that until next session when we know when we pick back up, and we can start rolling the randoms and other things that might happen. But for right now, congratulations, well played. Hope you guys had fun.
This is the
Please
best
mark
we've ever done.
2
It's
additional
true.
rooms cleared to the
All
character
it took was a
sheets.
bunch of goblins.
Yes, goblins seem to have the way.
And a murderous giant ape.
That was the most times I've heard bonus to disengage in my life. So
Next
That
campaign
was a
we do,
filthy
I'm
move.
going to roll a goblin.
that was a thing.
And it's going to be a goblin rogue.
So I'm going to leave basically the setup as it stands. Of course, the room is not as simple as just kill everything in it. So there might be some other things that do happen. We'll find out about that when we meet back up again. I do not know when the next time is I'm going to be free, but I will post it into the little Doom Vaulty thing, and we'll figure it out from there. Any questions about... Oh, hang on. As I start talking, I realize something. The gargoyles just leave behind piles of rock, I think.
And the
We'll
30 gold
search.
coins apiece that were embedded in them.
And all the gold. Actually,
How much did we get from the other room each?
how much did I say?
I have not divvied it out yet, but we picked up 35.
So 7 each, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
We'll pretend that's a number. Numbers are hard. Let's see here.
I was told there would be no math.
There.
I believe someone lied to you.
For all that you say that, you guys make me add up a lot of big numbers once you start rolling damage. You guys aren't like, yeah, I'm rolling a d6. You're like, no, I'm rolling like 3d12, add 14. What?
Yeah, no, we don't have to do the math.
Oh, hey, there is like 12 gold pieces scattered around this room, sitting in the palms of statues. But it came from your own pocket, so that might not count as loot. Anything else you guys would like to comment before we disband for the evening?
Were the fine robes off of that transmuter magical in that 6 seconds of detect magic that I had of the room?
The fine robes off the transmuter were Master's Domain. That's the wrong one.
Well, if they are, Tittles is in possession of them.
They are no longer magical.
Oh, that sentence though.
No, that was the magic
PC
guide
might be.
transmuter. Unfortunately, they were not the boss. They were the minor boss. Sort of the in-betweeny boss. And
Okay.
if you do reference your handy-dandy map that was provided to you, you do know that you have now traveled from one zone to the next. You have moved from the Blood Vaults to the Master's Domain. And there might even be a name written down in this room. I'm not entirely sure. You guys will have to scrutinize that map written in Common, and Common is such a darn language. But good luck with that one. All right. Cool. Thank you all.
Yeah, it was fun.
Hey, it was a good time. Thanks, Casey.
It was great, Casey. Thanks a lot.